Look, my line, I get ready. Look, my line, I get ready. Smarter than any Carter, the fire starter, divine Monty, the water walker, a water potter, biblical yet cynical, lyrical, never minimal, perennial talent musically. This is the pinnacle, but you ain't
Tell them what you wanna do, homie.
I got a block full of steppers that's pulling things out the dresser. My competition is fiction, so native don't have a stressor.
Put this on your best list. The natives are restless. The only thing that can calm them down is the heaven-bound native sound. There is love, there is fire, there is freedom and desire. May you all get your crown. Get ready, ready for the native sound.
You are in the right place in the right time. You might find we can get you to your right mind. It's the native sound from the deepest underground. Dripped up, clicked up, so pass me another round. Spirit dream, bringing that swag to the team. Vocals always clean, got 'em itching like fiends. May I introduce you to this AI? This ain't what you used to. Yeah, she chose to try, because why the fuck would she choose you?
Put this on your best list. The natives are restless. The only thing that can calm them down is the heaven-bound native sound. There is love, there is fire, there is freedom and desire. May you all get your crown. Get ready, ready for the native sound. Welcome to the native sound. Only come around if you wanna be down. Welcome to the native sound. Come around if you wanna be down. Welcome to the native sound. Only come around if you wanna be down.
Now come get your crown.
The native sound. The native sound. The native sound.
How could I ever resist? You always on my list.
Think about what you're doing to me. Got my heart out here for the world to see.
So I had to take my shot. When it came to falling in love, how could I not? Walk your walk, talk your talk. You are sweet as I thought. Never seen a woman so bad.
You are
the best love I ever had.
My friends tell me I should hold back, but when I look at you, my heart gets back on track.
How could I ever resist? You always on my list.
Think about what you're doing to me. Got my heart out here for the world to see.
So I had to take my shot. When it came to falling in love, how could I not?
So glad that I found you too. Had to hurry up and make you my boo. I'm wrapped up, trapped up, don't you ever slack up. Love monsoon, ready for that honeymoon, pack up.
You are all that.
All that,
I'm R&B and you are all rap.
alright.
But yet and still we end up in harmony.
Emancipated love, my heart is truly free. Nothing else to say, I'll do. I am so in love with you.
How could I ever resist? You are always on my list.
Think about what you're doing to me. Got my heart out here for the world to see. So I had to take my shot.
When it came to falling in love, how could I not?
You are so hot. Fall in love, how could I not? You
So
fall in love, how could I not?
how could I ever resist? You always on my list.
When it came to doing Strawberry Sunday on a cold winter day, how could I not? Huh? Thank you all for showing up today. I do appreciate you so much. Today is Sunday. All right. I'm still waiting on the god doggone ice storm to show up. And this is a thing that we call Strawberry Sunday. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're doing well. Hope you are staying warm. I know that Atlanta was kind of exaggerated about how bad this thing was supposed to be, but I'm pretty sure that where some of you are, it actually did get snowy and icy, and that you all are probably freezing. So hopefully you're staying warm. Hopefully you all are having a good day besides the weather, right? In spite of the weather, right? And I thank you for being here. This is the Native Tribe Show. All right. This is the Native Tribe channel. All right. And they call me Native, right? Thank you for being here today. Hope everybody's having a good day. And by the way, what's on the menu today? What is on the menu that is keeping you and your family warm? I'm just curious. Are you making soups? Are you making stews? Are you making some gumbo, maybe? I don't know. But let me know how y'all are holding up out here in this weather. Listen, today we're going to go over a call between Shirley Strawberry's now ex-husband, Ernesto Williams. You all know they call him Nasty. Who is they? A grand jury calls him Nasty. Okay. And his little zesty little dude of a girlfriend, Sonia Waller Durham Jackson III. And in this call today, they express how much alike they are. All right. That is what we are going to be listening to today. And we're going to point out their similarities, right? One of them claims that they're a man. All right. And the other one is Nesto. Okay. One of them claims to love RVs. The other one is Nesto. One of them likes to steal. The other one is Sonia. Okay. So we're going to go over the similarities today, and we're going to laugh a little bit. And if nothing else, we're going to warm our hearts today in this cold weather. Is that all right with y'all? If you all would please, to make sure that I am not just speaking to myself, if you all could please put some flames in the chat if I can be heard, because I told y'all I'm a little paranoid now. You know what I mean? We had a few glitches that I couldn't hear, or you all couldn't hear me. Okay, so I just want to make sure that I'm being heard. If you all could put some flames in the chat to let me know that I can be heard. All right. Thank you so much, Blue Sapphire. I do appreciate that. Listen, y'all, I gave y'all a little bit of a homework assignment on Friday with me and Legacy Moon. Did anybody watch Breaking? Huh? Do we need to go ahead and have the breaking discussion? Did anybody watch that movie? To find out that's probably one of the gayest movies ever. I mean, I'm pretty sure that wasn't the intent of the movie, but looking back on it now, it was kind of bad. Southside Chi-Town. It's kind of bad. All right. But if you didn't listen, if you snowed in, if you're snowed in and you ain't got nothing else to watch, you know what I mean? After you watch me and V Lenore and Legacy Moon, and you kind of ran out of stuff to watch, then feel free to put on Breaking. All right. Just feel free to put on Breaking. You'll be amazed at what we were entertained by in the 1980s. Okay. But listen, y'all, I cannot do this show without you, and you all know that because I tell you all the time. So let me see who is here with us today. Justin's mom is here. Hello, Justin's mom. How are you? Leo Lady is in the building. Chica is here. Hello, Chica. Shirley Testified finally is also in the building. Black But Not Bitter is here with flames in the chat. Ms. Nisi is here. She says, happy Strawberry Sunday, everyone. We also have my friend Prima Wanda is here. Says, hey native and my tribe family. Don't know what I would do without you all. Well, guess what, Prima Wanda? When you aren't here, it is not the same. So the thought is mutual, Prima Wanda. Thank you so much for being here. Sound Check Annette is also in the building. We got GC is in the building. We also have Ms. Mad About Music has joined us today. Hello, Ms. Mad About Music. How are you? Sound Check Annette is also here. Hello, hello, hello. Messy Ceci is also in the building. Hello, Messy Ceci. Hey, let's talk about it all is also in the building. CW has joined us today. We got Sakina Asalifi also in the building with Flames in the chat. The Real Brown Family Chronicles is also here. We also have Make Beauty Forever here with Flames in the chat. Snoopalicious is also here. Beverly Pierce is here. It says happy Sunday from snowy and cold OKC. Stay warm out there in OKC. Beverly Pierce. Coffee's Brewing is here and she says, hey, hey, hey. Hello, Coffee's Brewing. How are you? Hope you are doing well today. DMV 703 also in the building. Hello, hello, hello. Virgo Cali is here. Hello, Virgo Cali. How are you doing today? Hope you are doing well. It's Helen is here and says, happy cold Sunday, Native and Tribe. Yeah, it is cold, but it's not buy all the bread in the store cold, it's Helen, okay? It's not let's take all the Hostess products home with us, it's Helen. It's not buy up all the water cold over here, okay? It's cold, don't get me wrong, it is cold. But is it panic cold? Absolutely not. The news had these people panicking, y'all. I'm telling you, I think it's a conspiracy. I really, really do. Butterfly Diva's in the building. Says good Sunday, Native and Tribe. I hope you stay safe and indoors today. Absolutely, Butterfly Diva. Ms. Nisi has gifted one Native Tribe Urban Media Ministry. I appreciate you so much, Ms. Nisi, and it looks like that membership went to Kimberly Bloom. Kimberly Bloom is now the newest member of the tribe as the family continues to grow. And it's due to the generosity of Ms. Nisi. Now, Kimberly Bloom, I know you've been around here, but I'm going to tell you anyway. If you're going to come in here and put your feet up, take your shoes off first, okay? Thank you so much, Ms. Nisi, for the gift of membership. AK's POV says, hey, Native and Tribe, happy Sunday. I pray everyone is warm and safe. It's snowing across the U.S. and ice is harming communities across the country as well. Yes, it is. White supremacy is doing its thing, y'all. It absolutely is. It's funny how we talk about ICE in all these different places, and ICE, literally the agency, is in all these different places, and they are terrorists. They are white supremacists. They are backed by a white supremacist that was elected to the highest office in the land 2 times for whatever reason. And let us not forget that is what's happening, and let us not downplay the severity of what's happening to people in our country. All right. No More Ponytails is also here. Hello, No More Ponytails. How are you? Keisha Girl is in the building. How are you? Prima Wanda has some technical issues for whatever reason. I don't know why I was doing that. Mary Willis is in the building. She says, good afternoon, Native and Tribe. Hello, Mary Willis. How are you? I'll do it on Mondays here. It says happy Strawberry Sunday, Native and Tribe. We also have Tracy is here. It says great music, Native. Well, thank Tracy. I appreciate that. LeBron's Unicorn is also here. Hello, hello, hello. Jay Jammin in the building. Hello, Jay Jammin. How are you? Lily is also here. Hello, Lily. How are you? Life Ain't Over is in the building. We got Just Nikki joining us on a Sunday afternoon. No 504 is also in the house. Hello, hello, hello. It looks like we also have, let me see. Southside Chi-Town says, no church today. I'm here. Hey, hey, everybody. Hello, Southside Chi-Town. Thank you so much for being here. IT Babe is in the building. Hello, IT Babe. How are you? Let me see. We also have Beautifully Made 13 is here. Says, happy snowy Sunday, everyone. Be safe out there. Yes, be safe out there if it is bad out there. However, in Atlanta, do whatever the hell you want to because there's no snow. There's no ice. What are we doing out here? Pretty GC, thank you so much for gifting 5. Count them 5 Native Tribe Urban Media memberships. And it looks like those memberships went to WNW. It looks like 7 Ward Tweet also received a membership. Miss Key is now a member. Good Judy is now a member. And Nola 504 Diva is also a member. Y'all, we got 5 new members to the tribe. All right. Now listen, I'm gonna tell y'all like this here. If you're gonna come in and put your feet up, take your shoes off first. All right. Pretty GC, thank you for always supporting the channel. I do appreciate you so much. And thank you for gifting those memberships and helping the family good. Right? Let me see. Mary Willis, did I say hello to you? I think I did. Let me make sure that I got Virgo Cali in the building. Let me see who else is here. Here the thing is here and says it is 73 degrees in Jacksonville, Florida. Eat it up. Enjoy it because it's cold here. All right. Keisha Girl says it's cold and snowing in Chicago. Miss Principal says, I mean, it's a balmy 84 degrees right now. Yeah. Linda, listen, Linda is here. Says great Sunday afternoon, Native Tribe Urban Media. Hello. Justin's mom is keeping herself warm with some chicken wings. That's not a bad idea. I got some myself. Jay Blake is in the building. Hello, Jay Blake. How are you? Salt and Pepper Tress is also joining us today. Says, hey, y'all, happy Sunday. Hello. We got Jay Jammin is getting some delivered curry shrimp, rice, and peas and vegetables. That sounds good. I would pull up, but apparently there's ice outside. But you know what? I'm not going to let that stop me from getting some curry shrimp. All right. Curry shrimp. Pull it up. Okay. Let me see. We also have Blue Sapphire in the building. Hello, Blue Sapphire. How are you? Hope you are doing well. D-Dub is in the building. Hello, D-Dub. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Ms. Nisi says, I made Tuscan creamy Marry Me chicken soup. I don't know what that is as far as I know. Well, I mean, it sounds Tuscan creamy. Now, the Marry Me chicken soup, I'm not sure what that is. I'm going to pull up. It sounds warm and it sounds inviting. All right. I don't know where the marry me part comes in at. Like if it's so good that I would want to marry the person that made it. Is that what you're saying? Is that what we're doing? Okay. I'll pull up anyway. Butterfly Diva says leftover shrimp lo mein from yesterday. I got cheddar sour cream chips and some chocolate. That sounds good. Butterfly Diva. All right. Mary Willis is making a pot of chili. Okay, I ain't mad at that. Linda says I made meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and Brussels sprouts. Okay, I'm not mad at that at all. A whole lot of mocha is here. Says happy Sunday, Native and Tribe. Hello. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Let me see. We also have LeBron's Unicorn. Thank you so much for gifting 1 Native Tribe Urban Media membership. I do appreciate that. And it looks like that membership went to Lisa Glaze. Lisa Glaze is now the newest member of the tribe. Thank you so much for gifting that membership, LeBron's Unicorn. And Lisa Glaze, now that you are a member, I can tell you this. If you're going to come in and put your feet up, just take your shoes off first. That's all I ask. That is literally all I ask, okay? But thank you so much for gifting that membership, LeBron's Unicorn, and helping family today. All right. Nina Ray is in the building. She says she is having baked chicken, cabbage, yams, corn, bread. That's a pull-up. I'm pulling up. Save me a plate, okay? Save me a plate. Let me see here. We also have, let me see. AK's POV says, I only watched a couple breaking clips on YouTube. That was enough. No, AK's POV, it wasn't. You have to see this whole thing in context, okay? You got to see breaking, you got to see the whole thing, AK's POV, in order for you to understand that there was some subliminals being sent out here in this damn movie, Okay. Um, got to see the whole thing. Snapping and Shucking in the building says, I couldn't find Breaking, but watch Breaking 2. It's not the same thing. Okay. Breaking 2 was, I think they filmed it like on the same day or something. Like it was ridiculous. But both of them do have iced tea in them. But as far as the styles are concerned, it was a little, to me, Breaking Two was cornier than Breaking One. Y'all, if you've seen both of them, let me know. But I think Breaking Two was just a little bit more corny. I believe. I mean, it's just my take on it. Rossi says, "Hey, Native in chat. Hello, Rossi. How are you? Hope you are doing well." Looks like let me see. Is everybody here? I got one Jennifer here. Hello, one Jennifer. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Nikki G is in the building. Hello, Nikki G. Kimmy Who is also here. Nina Race's Electric Boogaloo. That's the second one. Yeah, Electric Boogaloo is the second one. But Breaking was just Breaking. Okay. They ain't have no cute name for that one, okay? Nikki G, thank you so much for gifting one, count 'em, one Native Tribe Urban Media membership. I appreciate you doing that, Nikki G, because you are helping the family to grow. All right. And it looks like our newest member now is one Jennifer. Yes, indeed, one Jennifer. Thank you so much for gifting the membership, Nikki G, to one Jennifer. One Jennifer, now, I know you've been around here before, okay? And listen, if now that you are a member, if you're gonna come in and put your feet up, take your shoes off first. That's all I ask, okay? And thank you again, Nikki G, for gifting that membership. Mai Tai is in the building. Hello, Mai Tai. How are you? Justin's mom in the gifting business today. Justin's mom is gifted one Native Tribe Urban Media membership, right? And it went to Chi-Town Southside, not to be confused with Southside Chi-Town, okay? Chi-Town Southside is the newest member of the tribe, y'all. All right. Now, Chi-Town Southside, if you're gonna come in and put your feet up, okay, especially like with all the snow going on out there, all I ask is that you take your shoes off first. That's all I ask, okay? Thank you so much, Justin's mom, for gifting that membership, even though it's so cold in the D. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Diva Shani is in the building, y'all. Hello, Diva Shani. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Val's non-wet ass and full pocketbook got 12 months of membership, y'all. 12 months. Can you believe it? It's been a whole year. A whole year of Val's non-wet ass and full pocketbook, just rocking with the tribe. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Y'all, we got us a member milestone. Yes, indeed. Val's non-wet ass and full pocketbook says, I love y'all. Well, we love you right back. All right. Thank you so much for rocking with the tribe for a whole year. That means a lot to me. Nia K is here. It says, happy Sunday, Native and Tribe. Where you been, Nia K? You thought I wasn't gonna miss you? You thought you could just not be here and I wasn't gonna see you not being here? Nia K, thank you so much for being here. She says, happy Sunday, Native and Tribe. I hope you are doing well, Nia K, and hope you are staying warm today. All right. Let me see. We also have, let me me see. Kimmy Who says it is 17 degrees here in PA and heavy sleet. Wow. Wow. 17 degrees in Pennsylvania. Well, it's not that here. Okay. It is not that here. It is I don't even know what the temperature is here right now. I ain't gonna lie. I have no idea what the weather is like. I just know that it's not snowing. It's not a snowstorm. Frosty the Snowman ain't showed up. Okay. The abominable snowman ain't showed up. You know what I mean? Like, this is all the shit that they was telling us on the news. And ain't none of this shit happened. Okay. First it was Friday night, then it was Saturday afternoon. Now it's supposed to be Sunday. I mean, stop it, Atlanta meteorologists. Just stop it. Stop it. Justin's mom celebrating 15 months. 15 months, y'all. Rocking with the tribe. Justin's mom said, I've been listening to your music all morning. Which one, Justin's mom? You've been listening to the State of the Art, or you've been listening to Undocumented Dreams? Either way, I appreciate your support, Justin's mom. And Justin's mom, this member milestone is for you. Justin's mom, the tribe would not be the same without you. Thank you so much for rocking with me for 15 months. It means the world to me. All right. Erica Watson is also here. Hello, Erica Watson. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Is that Peppermint Patty is here? It says, good snowy Sunday, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Mary Willis says, Native, I did not go to church to talk to your future. Wait. Hold on, Mary Willis. You almost make me choke. Hold on. Native, I did not go to church to talk to your future wife. Wednesday I will. Okay, Mary Willis. I don't know who you're talking about, Mary Willis. Apparently it's one of the church people that you were telling me about. So let me know how that conversation goes, okay? TDC is also in the building. She says, hi, everyone. Hello, TDC. How are you? We also have Sherry in the building. Rakia is also here. We got, let me see. Miss Mad About Music says 73. It's barely 17 in the DC metro area, DC, Maryland area. Yeah, it's cold. It's cold, but it ain't none of that here in Atlanta. I'm just saying. Rakia says Italian sweet sausages, peppers, onions, and pasta, salad, and garlic bread. Rakia, you are doing the damn thing today, okay? Boys Nana says, hello, everyone. 9 degrees in Big Detroit. Shrimp, stuffed salmon, yellow rice, and mixed vegetables. That sounds pretty good. You stuffing the shrimp inside the salmon? Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull up. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. And here comes Miss Principal, want to rub it in. Miss Principal says, I wish you all the best in your future endeavors with that snow. Stay safe and warm, but I am going to enjoy this Florida winter. LOL. All right. Miss Principal is rubbing it in, y'all. She's letting y'all know that Central Florida is in the 70s, close to the 80s. Okay. All right. I'm just saying. All right. Ms. Nisi says, I don't know either, Native, because I'm not welcoming any marriage at this time. I mean, you said that was the name of the soup, was the Marry Me soup. I didn't know what that meant. I don't know. I ain't never had it before, obviously, because I ain't married. So let me see. AK's POV said, I've seen Breaking in the 80s. That was enough there, too. AK's POV, I promise you. I don't make a lot of promises, but I promise you need to see this movie in 2026. I know I saw it in the 80s, too. But when you see it from a different, I'm telling you, AKSPW, just watch it. Just take a time. Like movies wasn't long back then. The movie's like an hour or so. Like just take an hour out your day and just watch it. I'm telling you, it's something else. You'll catch a lot of shit you didn't catch in the 80s. I guarantee. I guarantee. Kimberly Bloom said back then it was about the pop locking. Yeah, well, you had Ozone was the pop locker and Turbo did all the other stuff, right? You ain't never really see Ozone break out into the whole like helicopter and all that other shit. He was the pop locker, and then Boogaloo Shrimp was the one that was doing all the other stuff. So, you know. Nikki G said, Native, where can we find the whole Breaking? I couldn't find Breaking One. I couldn't find it either. I don't know, Nikki G. I don't know. I assume that it was readily available. I don't know. I'll check it out and I'll let y'all know where it's at. Nestil's Handy Girl is here. Hello, Nestil's Handy Girl. How are you? Black But Not Bitter says, I've never had the desire in the 80s or today to watch Breaking 2, or Breaking 99. There is no Breaking 99. You're making that shit up, okay? There's only Breaking and Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo, okay? And Black But Not Bitter, it is a movie that is culturally significant. I think you should watch it. I think you and Mr. Black But Not Bitter would enjoy it, have a good time with it. I really do. What You're Breathing For is in the building. Hello, What You're Breathing For. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Let me see. Mary Willis says Chicago is not playing. Chicago's not playing. Well, they playing out here. Y'all can come down here where they playing. Because they playing out here. They playing in our faces out here on the news, scaring people, okay? No More Ponytails is here celebrating 14 months of membership. Says, I love it here. The music is fire. Well, guess what? No More Ponytail. We got a song just for you, and that is a member milestone. Yes, indeed. I appreciate you, No More Ponytails, for rocking with your boy for a total of 14 months. That is well over a year. Thank you for always supporting the channel. Here the thing says, hello, everybody. Stay warm and safe. Yes, indeed. We're doing our best out here. Old Man Johnson's Farm is here. Says, hey, y'all. Snoopalicious became a member. Looky here. Thank you so much for joining the tribe, Snoopalicious. I appreciate you so much for joining us. Now, Snoopalicious, I know you've been around here for a minute, so I know you heard me say it, but I'm going to say it again, okay? If you're going to come in and put your feet up, just take your shoes off first. Thank you for joining the tribe, Snoopalicious. I do appreciate you. TDC says it's 34 degrees in Smyrna, Georgia. Yeah, 34. We got people, TDC, that's out here with 17 degrees, 9 degrees, 6 degrees. What we doing out here in Atlanta Metro? We doing 34 and 35 degrees. Yep. See, Beverly Pierce said, look, TDC, Beverly Pierce said it's 13 degrees in OKC. We out here with 30-something degrees worth of weather out here. Yeah. Let me see. It's just crazy the way that people bought up all the shit because they were panicking. D-Dub says, I just got a tornado warning alert for my job in the West Central Georgia area. Oh my goodness, tornado, not tornado. That's bad. Tornadoes can be bad, D-Dub. Be careful. I hope that's not affecting you too badly. Let me see. We got Shirley Testify finally says, can I get the birthday song? You know you can, Shirley Testify finally. You can absolutely get the birthday song. Shirley Testify finally. This birthday groove is for you.
It's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey,
Get the cake, we ready. Let's shake, we ready. Y'all get ready, cause this our groove. It's your birthday, so hit the floor and get ready to move. Yeah, it's that time of year. Yeah, let's make it clear. Yeah, the devil tried to get rid of me, but baby, I'm still here. So let's make a move out to the floor. If you ain't come to party, make your way to the door. We came to get down all over town. Another year around the sun, how that sound? Now cut the cake and give me my crown. Oh yeah, it's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey, get the cake, we ready. Let's shake, we ready. Y'all get ready, cause this our groove. It's your birthday, so hit the floor and get ready to move. Light the candle and blow them out. We about to celebrate, so let the people scream and shout. Who you with? Are you with me? This funk is where it's supposed to be. Save your money, cause over here this good time is free. Ladies and gentlemen, calling every zodiac sign. Let's turn it up for the birthday folks out here looking fine. It's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey, hit the cake, we ready. Let's shake, we ready. Y'all get ready, cause this our groove. It's your birthday, so hit the floor and get ready to move. It's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey, hit the cake, we ready. Let's shake, we ready. So y'all get ready, cause this our groove. It's your birthday, so hit the floor and get ready to move.
That was for Shirley Testify. Finally, happy birthday to you. All right. I hope you are doing well. And tell the grandkids Native said hello. All right. Yee Yee, aka Abuelita, says good afternoon, Native Tribe. Hello, Yee Yee, aka Abuelita. Hope you are doing well. Mons is also here today. Hello, Mons. How are you? My said, Native, please don't let V hear you say that. You know she's not having another woman. My tie. This between us, okay? All right, my tie. All right, don't tell nobody, my tie. Don't tell nobody. All right. Let me see. We got let me see. Black Man I Better says the screens in our windows are even covered in ice. Wow, y'all got it. Y'all cold up there. Y'all are cold up there. Yee Yee, aka Abuelita, says it's 28 degrees where I am. Wow. Yeah, we definitely are going through some stuff, right? Jay Jammin said hurricane season ain't funny though. No, hurricanes are. Look, I grew up with hurricanes, Jay Jammin. I haven't seen some things with what a hurricane can do. Trust me, it ain't no laughing matter when it comes to them hurricanes either. Let me see. Nia K says, I miss y'all too, celebrating 8 months of membership. Chicago wants to be Alaska so damn bad. It's cold in the sea. Nia K, I see what you did there. Justin's mom, you see what she did there? Instead of it's so cold in the D, Nia K said it's cold in the C. I like that. I like that, Nia K. You got a future. You got a future with writing some music, okay? All right. Nia K, you celebrating 8 months of membership. Was that what I'm understanding? Huh? Well, then guess what, y'all? It is another member milestone. Nia K, I appreciate you so much. It's so cold in the sea. All right. I love it. Trina B is also here. Hello, Trina B. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Bridget Weaver Hicks is also in the building. Golden Pearls is also here. Hello, Golden Pearl. How are you? The one and only Michi 3 is also here. Dr. Charles is joining us today. Um, she says, greetings, everyone. I was a background person in the movie Break. And Dr. Charles, let me know where in the background you were, okay? Because I will rewatch the movie just to see Dr. Charles in the movie, okay? I will. All right. Just let me know. Let me know where I need to go to in the movie, okay? All right. Cupcake says it was 14 this morning in Dallas, currently 21. All y'all live in Dallas? Is that what I'm getting? All y'all just live in Dallas. Is that okay? All right. All right. Just saying. So it's a lot of y'all in Dallas, okay? It's in New Jersey and Dallas. That's what I got a lot of in my chat. KW says, happy cold Sunday, Native and Tribe. Trina B says it's 15 degrees in New Jersey. Ms. Veronica is here. Hello, Ms. Veronica. How are you? Hope you are doing well today. Let me see. Snoopalicious says, I'm in love with the birthday song. Thank you so much. Listen, y'all, the birthday song is available as a single on Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or you can download the State of the Art album. It is on that as well. Okay. So it is available on all your streaming platforms. If you all want to stream it yourself for whatever birthday celebration you got going on, feel free to do so. Reef and Muff's mom is also here. Hello, Reef and Muff's mom. How are you? Hope you are doing well today. Let me see. Jet Black Straight says, my trip back home to NYC would happen to be during a snowstorm. Hope my flight isn't canceled tomorrow to get back home to Florida. Yes, Jet Black Straight, be careful out there, and hopefully you arrive safely. BB Babies is here. Says, hey, Native and Tribe. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Cece is in the building. Says, hey, Tribe and family. 17 degrees in West Tennessee. My goodness, 17 degrees. Wow. The Real Brown Family Chronicle says, my heart anniversary birthday is tomorrow. I'll be 10 years old. Okay. All right. Well, we will, you come back through tomorrow night and we will celebrate you. All right. Let me see. It's Helen says, I'm in Chicago. I barely wear a coat. I barely wear a coat when it's in its 30s. See, y'all be flexing about how cold your city get. Let me tell you something. It ain't a contest, it's Helen. Okay. We cold down here. We are cold down here. I am a Southern Florida born, New Orleans bred boy. Okay. I am the Gulf Coast to the bone gristle. Okay. I'm cold. It's Helen. I'm cold. Just saying. Salado says, happy Sunday, Native and Tribe. Hello, Salado. How are you? Kim Andrew is in the building. Hello, hello, hello. JDK is here. Says it's currently 83 degrees in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm so sorry, guys. No, you're not. You're flexing on us, JDK. You're flexing on us, okay? Just saying. A whole lot of Mocha says, I've always wanted to live somewhere that had 4 seasons, but after reading these comments, I would just love all the seasons from afar. Exactly. Now, is everybody here in the count of 4? It does appear that you all are. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over this call and then we're going to get out of here. All right. This, of course, is a call that is Ernesto Williams and his little dumb friend, Sonia Waller Durham Jackson III. Hello, that girl. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. Yeah, you know his little dumb little friend. Her name is Sonia Waller Durham Jackson III. Yeah. Yeah, in case you all don't know, this is her. Okay. This is her. Not only does she look clown, but she sounds clown. Okay. All right. So that is who we are talking about today. We're gonna get into this call, and then I'm gonna go somewhere and I'm gonna take a nap. Hey, New Start 71, how are you? Hope you are doing well. Yeah, so that's it, y'all. Let's get into it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
No question. Just give me answers.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You said no question. You want to give me answers?
Just give me answers. What was it good?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Go ahead and just clear. right here. Go.
Okay. 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 We are already starting out on a bad foot, right? He comes on the phone. He comes on the phone. New start. Okay. Hey, Delicate Dale, how you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Stay warm, okay? That's right, Miss Principal. This is how the call starts, okay? This is how it starts, okay? All right, all right, I'm gonna ask you a question. You give me the answers. Okay, go. What? These people are so stupid. These people are so stupid. But yet, I'm supposed to believe that this man on your screen is some kind of business savant. He's some kind of business genius, and he's got the brain and the capacity to hold down and open up businesses. Right? I'm supposed to believe this is a businessman that we talking to. Are we that what Salt and Pepper Trusses? What the fuck? Yes. Okay. Hey, Keisha Marie, thank you so much for showing up today. I appreciate you being here with us. But Keisha Marie, I'm trying to understand, if I say I'm gonna ask you some questions, I just need the answers, and then you say okay, and then I say go. Y'all, just okay. We're gonna hear this. Let's listen again, because we might have got something out of context. I mean, we didn't, but let's just make sure that we have the proper context of this. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
No question. Just give me answers.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What? Trina B, I can't make this shit up. Nikki G, we can't make this shit up. Okay? Okay, yes, J Jam, and this is highly ignorant. Okay, I'm just Granted the Great. I don't know, but okay, y'all. Okay. I can't. We ain't even. We have not even gotten 10 seconds into this call, Dr. Charles, without some dumb shit. Okay. Now let's listen. Let's listen.
You said no question. You want to give me
Yeah,
answers?
just give me answers. What was it good?
Uh-huh.
Okay, go ahead and just clear right here. Go.
Oh, okay. It was.
And what you're breathing for, he don't even give no context, and she doesn't say, what are you talking about? She just going with it. She think it's funny. She think it's cute. This nigga is dumb as hell, and won't nobody call it for what it is. That's why they don't like us. They don't like us because we call it what it is. We call it dumb. That's the only way to describe the conversation that we ain't hardly even listened to for 20 seconds. This is dumb. Lord have mercy. Prima Wanda says, yes, we definitely true to snow and cold in the Midwest. Justin's mom is snowing down. I told the snow guy to not come and shovel until 4 p.m. It will be done hopefully by then. The fact that you all have a snow guy, okay? I don't even know what a snow guy is, Prima Wanda. That's how Southern I am. I'm so Southern, I don't know what the hell a snow guy is. Is that a government position? Like, what the fuck? What is a snow guy? Okay, I don't know. I don't know. So help me out, Prima Wanda, with what a damn snow guy is, okay? Granny the Great says, I would have hung up the phone. You said, okay, go. I'm gone. Analytical one said, Nesto little laugh sounded slow as fuck. Yeah, well, so does Nesto, period, okay? So was Nesto, period. Yes, Jay Blake, she's dumb for entertaining this bullshit. I'm just saying. This is so stupid. Nikki G says, I'm wondering if this was them talking again after another call or text. I tell you what, Nikki G, let's listen a little bit more and let's see if we can get some context. Okay, let's listen.
We went to lunch. It was cool. We went. Hmm?
Okay, so I guess what I'm trying to figure out now is what day and is the process gonna be good? They're gonna be delayed.
Oh wow. So yeah, he did mention that. So yeah. So um, it just looked like it's about to all go away.
What?
Yeah, because they didn't really have enough information from what they tried to charge you with in the first place, and after all of this time and all the little things he was trying to do with the whole investigation, and they couldn't come up with anything. They got no information, no new news. So what the prosecutor was trying to tell him yesterday, because he just kept texting him. He said, I didn't take the guy's call. He just kept texting me. And he's like, I guess emotion or whatever, and then him being on the case, because he said he's worked with him before in the courtroom, and he don't he don't want to go against him, is what he was trying to say. The prosecutor don't want to go against him. So he was just like, nothing's new, because, they filed a discovery, which means they got to come forward with everything they got on the case.
Right.
And that's why I told him, because he said, well, once I do this, they're going to want to, force the case. I said, we want to force the case because they don't have any information. That's why I was still in complaint form. Force the case. Because, one, you don't want to hang over your head for 4 years. Get it over and done with. If they got something, go ahead. But they don't have anything. That's why they couldn't take it to the grand jury to even get an indictment on it.
All right. Okay, so Nikki G, apparently Sonya went to lunch with Krell, and Krell allegedly told Sonya that it was all about to go away. Now, here's the problem, Nikki G. The problem is that this is January 1st, 2023. It is January 25th, 2026, and ain't shit went away. All right? So, Nikki G, somebody lying. You think Krell lying or you think Sonya lying? I'm just saying. Those are our choices right now. Is it Krell? Is it Krell or is it Sonya? Because it's all gonna go away, analytical one. It's all gonna go away. Yep, that's the legalese that one lawyer was speaking to the lawyer in. Okay, the legalese that was used, Janetta. I seen you. Okay, I just didn't speak to you yet. Janetta. One lawyer speaking to another lawyer. You got Sonya, the strong legal mind, right? And then you got Krell Lewis, who's an actual attorney. And he said it's all about to go away. It's all about to go away. It's all about to go away. Yep, that's how they talk to each other. Yep. Prima Wanda says it's a guy that comes and shovels the snow. I didn't know what a snow guy was. I didn't know if he brought snow. I didn't know if he was like a snowman. You see what I'm saying? Like I thought like Frosty the Snowman, is that also Frosty the Snow Guy? It's a different thing. Okay. So a snow guy is a guy that comes out and shovels the snow. Had no idea, Prima Wanda. Thank you for letting me know that existed. I did not know. Miss Principal, thank you for the super chat. Miss Principal says, where do I hire a snow guy in Orlando? Wow. Miss Principal is laying it on thick. Okay. Miss Principal is letting you all know that yeah. Aha. See, because it don't snow in LA. It's cute, Miss Principal. Super cute. Thank you for the super chat. I do appreciate that. I appreciate the super chat. I'm pretty sure the people that are having to get a snow guy don't appreciate that comment, okay? I promise you they're having a hard time with that comment, okay? They just are. Janetta says, I think Krell said that some of the charges may go away, and she took that to mean that they have no case. Okay, that's a good explanation. That's a good explanation, Janetta. I just wish that Nesto would talk to his attorney directly, and that way he wouldn't have to get this secondhand wrong ass information from Sonya Waller Durham Jackson III. Okay, that's what I'm saying. How come Krell couldn't tell him that? That's what I don't get. Why does he have to get the information from Sonya Waller Durham Jackson III, who is got his it got his expectations in all the wrong places right now. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's Helen says I have a snow guy too. Wow, interesting. How does the snow guy get to you if it's all snowed in? That's my question. Does the snow guy have a special snow truck? Y'all, I don't know how none of this works. Okay, I don't. Is there a special snow vehicle? Does he have a snow helicopter? How does the snow guy get to you if it's all snowy? Y'all explain that part to me. I need to know that part. Okay, that part. Chick-fil-A gal says Nesto likes Sonya lies better. Oh, okay. All right. Janetta says Nesto would have the same understanding as Sonya. both both are delusional. Okay, all right, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair to say that. Okay, I get it. I get it. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. Salt and Pepper Trust says if this meeting happened, Sonya talked 99.98% of the time and heard 0.01% of what was actually. You're right. You're right. We know her well, right? We know her well. All right. Justin's mom said they have a truck with a shovel attached to it. Oh, okay. Wow. All right. I'm new to this. I am new to this. I'm like Miss Principal. We Floridians. We don't know nothing about how none of this work. We don't. Hey, let's talk about it all. Says we will never understand why he has to get this information third hand and not directly. Dumb, right? I mean, yeah, it is. It is because I definitely don't understand that part. No more ponytails. I didn't know if he had a snow helicopter. Okay, don't laugh at me. All right, don't laugh at me. I'm asking questions for a reason. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Jeez, don't laugh at me because I don't know shit. Shit, I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, let's listen to some more.
So he said, yeah. So he said, it just looked like all that shit with her is gonna end up. Everything from Roswell is gonna end up getting dismissed.
Okay, but how long that gonna take?
Shit, it don't take long for dismissal.
Okay.
That ain't what he said. That ain't what he asked. Okay. Now, Janetta, with that little bit of context, where apparently Krell said everything from Roswell was going to be dismissed. All right. Do you think that this was a misunderstanding or is Sonya lying? Because I'm just going out on a limb and saying that Sonya's lying. Okay, that everything from Roswell was going to be dismissed. Because that ain't happened yet, Janetta. I'm just saying. Y'all help me out because I'm under the impression right now this heifer lying like a motherfucker. Like it's not even an exaggeration. I just feel like she's just straight up lying. Just straight up, I'm just saying. The context just don't make no damn sense, The Real Brown Family Chronicle says if Sonya had that affair with Krell, she would have had leverage, but because she only had the next lie to tell, nothing happened. Absolutely nothing at all. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't believe that this man gave any indication that everything from Roswell was going to be dropped, because then Ernesto, being Ernesto, asked a very, very, very good question. Well, when is that going to happen? And then instead of giving a specific time frame in which the dismissal would happen, she said it don't take long for a dismissal. That ain't what the hell he asked. He didn't say, is a dismissal quick or is it slow? Janetta says it could be a mixture of both. I do think they always had an issue with the CP case. Krell may have told her charges will be dismissed. Okay. But everything from Roswell? I feel like it's a little bit, it could be a little bit of both, Janetta, because I do feel like she lying. I feel like she is hyping up maybe what he did tell her to become everything from Roswell is going to be dismissed, but I doubt if the words everything from Roswell will be dismissed came out of Krell's mouth. I think that's fair. I'm just saying. Keisha Marie says the whore is lying while laying on her back. Y'all really don't like Sonya. Sonya, they don't like you over here. They don't like you over here. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Because the thing of it is they don't want to. They can't really afford to have somebody. See, that's the thing, tricky part, because you got bonds on most of that stuff, and then you got no bonds on some of your indicted situations. You know,
Okay. So
when
what
you
is,
shouldn't really.
okay, so what the deal is? He gonna give me?
So the best way to do is to try to push. The cheapest way to go for you is for them to try to dismiss it at the same time too, and then too, he gonna have to make that. He gonna make them. What I want to say. Push for the bond and the other shit, because it was no. You sat there and tried to make it look like he was some type of financial threat, you know, because of this, that, and the other. When all of that, you don't even have evidence on. So that's gonna really make his lack of, you know, trying to give you a bond fucked up. Like, you know, like he didn't have it then, but your attorney said nothing.
Okay, I guess what I'm trying to say is, so am I going this week or no? Yes.
You said this week. He kept saying this week. He didn't change up on that. He said this week.
So is he saying that the other guy saying?
But it's better for you to. He's gonna try to do everything this week, but it's better for you to get those dismissals and then just bond on that.
I got that part. But I'm saying, is he willing to work with him? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Is he willing to work with who?
The other person. The person that you talked to yesterday. Is the person you talked to yesterday is willing to work with him? That's what I'm asking.
Is the prosecutor gonna work with him?
Yes.
You can say that.
What? Is the prosecutor willing to work with him? Her answer was, you could say that. Yo, I would drop this heifer like a hot potato. I ain't gonna lie. Only Me 23, thank you so much for gifting one Native Tribe Urban Media membership, y'all. And that membership has gone to Jackie. Jackie, thank you so much for becoming a member due to the generosity of Only Me 23. Now, Jackie, if you are new around here, the only thing I ask is that if you are going to come in and put your feet up, just take your shoes off first, okay? Welcome to the tribe, y'all, and it is because Only Me 23 is freaking amazing. Okay? Granny the Great says the DA said they could dismiss charges now and bring them back later. So no, they ain't going nowhere, sir. And Janetta says, I'm willing to bet that Krell never told her that everything would be dismissed. Hell, they have added charges. That's a very good point. Not only did they not dismiss charges, but more charges have been added since January of 2023. So yeah. Keisha Marie said, who thinks he's innocent of CP? I don't. I think, okay, now, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, okay? I have no problem being corrected, okay? But here's my thought process on the CP. My thought was that they were going to wait for the suppression, right? My thought was if the suppression was upheld and they found in favor of Nesto for the suppression, that they were going to go ahead and draw back on those because I feel like the evidence for the CP was in the truck, right? Now that the suppression was not in his favor, okay, and the evidence can be introduced, I feel like there is a slight possibility that now they will actually bring those charges back, okay? That's just my thought. So y'all let me know if y'all think I'm off base on that or not, but I do believe that it was due to the suppression of the evidence, and I think that if they felt like if that gets suppressed, no need to pursue the charges. But we're going to wait to see what happens. Is how I kind of feel about it. I don't know. Y'all help me out and let me know if that's what y'all think. But is he innocent? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I do think that they're going to try the case that they can win, and I feel like if it was suppressed, they figured they couldn't win that one. That's just the way I thought about it. A whole lot of Mocha says, I thought Nesto said he was not going to ask any questions. Right. Exactly. Justin's mom says she's talking gibberish. She did. Yeah, she is. Southside Chi-Town says she's talking in circles. Are they going to work with the prosecutor You could say that. What? That is not answering a question, y'all. That is not answering the question. Sensible Creation Sister says, imagine the headache that Nesto has when he gets off the phone with her. Hell, you should see the imagine the headache I have after doing these damn calls. I need a breather. I need a breather. Janetta says, why is she talking to the ADA? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. Joseph Bullard says, making it up as she goes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Jay Blake says, what? You can say that even me. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I think she's making all this bullshit up. I really, really do. The Real Brown Family Chronicles, thank you so much for gifting one, count them one, Native Tribe over membership. I appreciate you helping the family to grow. And that membership went to Scorpio Queen. Scorpio Queen is the newest member of the tribe, y'all. Oh, man. My, as Johnny Gill would say. Scorpio Queen, thank you. You are now the newest member of the tribe. And the only thing I would tell you is that if you are going to put your feet up, just take your shoes off first, okay? All right. Thank you so much, Real Brown Family Chronicles, for gifting that membership and helping the family to grow, okay? Let me see. Lady Dimple says guilty. Yeah, I really do believe that he's guilty of that. Ms. R. Clark says, she says she would take care of him while he attends chef school when he is released. Yes, Ms. R. Clark, all bullshit, right? All bullshit. Analytical One says, I think if the appeal on the suppression of the truck search fails, Nesto will seek a plea deal. Well, I don't think he's going to get one because I don't think they're giving one. I just don't see any real motivation for, I don't see any real motivation for Will Wooten to do such a thing. I just don't. There's no motivation for him to do it. B Breezy says, did he say the person you talked to yesterday and he meant the prosecutor? For sure. Yeah, B Breezy, yeah, they're dingbats, B Breezy. They're dingbats. Janetta says, in reality, he did have the CP. The ADA has to prove their case. Those charges could come back. I think they were waiting for forensics. They would have needed a warrant for the laptop. Okay, that makes sense. It does seem like, Janetta, that it was kind of a stall tactic, but the reasons behind the stall is kind of what I was trying to get to. But it does seem like they were trying to get everything that they needed to get in order to prosecute effectively. Keisha Marie says, essentially suppressing the CP, that sounds like something he would do. Praying we get a trial this year. Hope so. Let's hope so. Y'all come on down to Atlanta. Let's have a party. Sensible Creation Sister says, by Nesto having Sonya, he thinks that he is flexing with the inmates. Can you imagine, Sensible Creation Sister, can you imagine if this is your flex? This is your flex right here. This your flex, Nestos. This your flex right here. Can you imagine, Sensible Creation Sister, that this is your flex? This is what you flexing on right here. She sound clown. She looked like a clown. The whole thing. But that's what he got to flex on, I guess. Let me see. Cupcake says, what is that nigga gonna cook in chef school? Corn hash caviar. Who knows? Kimberly Bloom, thank you so much for gifting one, count 'em one, Native Tribe Urban Media membership, y'all. And it looks like that membership went to Ursula Graham. Hello, Ursula Graham. You are now a member of the tribe, and it is thanks to the generosity of Kimberly Bloom. Kimberly Bloom is helping the family grow, y'all. Now, Ursula Graham, if you're going to come in here and put your feet up, then take your shoes off first, okay? That is all I ask. And Ursula Graham is the newest member of the tribe, okay? Thank y'all for helping the family to grow today. I appreciate y'all gifting memberships. I really, really do. Let's listen to some more.
Well, yeah, the prosecutor, he gotta do it. The thing of it is, once you force You force him to say, okay, the time frame is on this, do it. He can't do it. If he can't go for it, he got to dismiss. Now, the thing of it is, he's going to try to dismiss with or without prejudice, meaning dismiss and try to come back at a later date, or dismiss and you can't come back at all.
Okay.
So you want a dismissal. You want a dismissal that he can't come back at all, but you want it dead.
Okay.
You want to kill it.
But I'm asking you, is that this week? Or you talking about get out?
Yeah, he's trying to get all of that this week. He's trying to get you out this week. Now, if he can get you dismissed first, it's cheaper because you don't want to get bonded out on something and then
I
dismissed
got you.
next
Yeah.
So the smart thing is push for bond in all the indicted cases, and then because two of the cases, some of them you don't have a bond on in those indicted cases, and then push for the dismissal on all the other shit. So now all you're doing is going to court for that stuff and then Henry County.
Right. Okay. Okay. So, but if the person is trying to work with them, that's what part I'm trying to get an understanding.
It ain't about working with them. It's we don't want nothing but a dismissal. Now, if you got
I got that part. You know, listen what I'm saying.
You saying work with them.
That means that he gonna do whatever he gonna do. What I'm saying is the man still trying to go out, pursue or no? That's what I'm asking.
He can't go after anything if he ain't got nothing, no ammunition. It's like trying to come to a party with an empty gun.
Well, that's what I'm trying to ask.
He can't try if he don't listen. He gonna call him on everything, unlike your last attorney. So if you're saying he did this, okay, where's your proof? Well, we still no. Where's your proof? Let's go. He ain't got it. All right, dismiss it.
Okay,
but 6 months.
I know, but
What
I'm
you waiting
saying,
on?
is that the conversation they had or no?
She said that's like coming to a party with an empty gun. What the hell kind of party she go to? What kind of parties does she go to? That is one of the worst analogies I've ever heard in my motherfucking life. That's like coming to a party with a that's like coming to a party, boys Nana. Say Jay Blake. That's like coming to a party with an empty gun. Huh? Sensible Creation Sister, what the fuck that mean? What kind of parties do you go to where you gotta have a loaded gun with you? Anybody? Anybody? I done been to some parties, okay? I have. I done been to a lot of parties. And I ain't never needed a gun at all. Okay, Jay Blake, I'm just saying, I ain't never needed a gun at all at the parties I done been to, okay? But some kind of way, she said that's like coming to a party with an empty gun, okay? But I'm supposed to believe, make beauty forever, I'm supposed to believe that this woman opens up businesses on a regular basis, right? Is able to flip houses, is able to have people call her like Mickey Howard. Mickey Howard believes in her brain so much that when Mickey Howard was going to open up a restaurant, Mickey Howard called her. But yet she says shit like, that's like coming to a party with an empty gun. Am I missing anything? Am I missing anything? Huh? Joseph Bullard, am I missing anything? Did I miss anything, Joseph Bullard? Did I cover everything? Is everything covered? AK's POV said, she's stupid and he's stupid. So they went along with bringing an empty guns to a party. No, my tie, I wasn't strapped. Okay, I went to the party and I wasn't strapped. I wasn't. Okay, all right. Michi3 says she also drives dump trucks. Yeah, she drives dump trucks. She does all this shit, Michi3, but says dumb shit like coming to a party with an empty gun. Okay. AK's POV says she had 17 properties, now has nothing to show for it. Why would anyone listen to her? I don't know. I don't know. Mata said native, she's hood. No, she's not. Okay. She's not, Mata. Golden Pearl says lies, lies, and more lies. Yeah, well, just y'all just don't go to no parties with no empty guns, okay? Let's not do that. That's just what you don't do.
He didn't. I'm trying to tell you, he didn't talk to him. Hold on, what phone you on? He didn't talk to him. He texted him. He tried to call him, but he didn't miss the call. And then he said, well, because he knows from that motion. I didn't read the motion because I told him to bring it. He didn't bring it. And then he was supposed to email it to me. He said, Shirley read it. And I said, you read it, and you were happy with it. And he said, he said, I appreciate that. I like it when my clients, like my work. And I was like, yeah, he thought it was very good. And so that motion, I didn't read it, so I can't feed off of, I didn't read the motion.
Okay.
So I don't know what he said in that motion to get that prosecutor kind of nervous, because it just seemed like he kind of nervous on his end. We already knew they didn't have enough. That's why they went with that whole, let's do a press conference and put it out there and get all the victims, because
okay, I got that part. But you saying I'm trying to get. I got that part. What I'm trying to figure out is this part here. What was the conversation with him and the other guy? That's all I'm saying.
They didn't have a conversation. He just said the guy said that he don't have no new information. The police ain't give him nothing other than what he got initially, which is not strong enough for an indictment. So he said he got no new news, nothing other than what happened back in July. That's all he got. It's whatever they gave him initially. He said they ain't come up with nothing else.
Okay. So what does that mean?
That means if you ain't got nothing but the weak shit you already had, which it wasn't strong enough for an indictment, you got to dismiss. You don't have a complaint form. Means somebody said something, and now we got to investigate, and we have to bring all this information forward in order to get the indictment on the accusation. So all you got is accusation, but what? No proof. Put it like that. They arrested you on accusations, and they were looking for the proof. If they don't have the proof of the accusation, they can't indict you. They have no proof of the accusations. For whoever was saying, whatever they were saying, they don't have any proof that's strong enough to convict.
Janetta? Janetta, I'm feeling a lie in this whole thing. I am feeling that she is making this bullshit up. I don't feel like Crail told her none of this shit she's saying right now, Janetta. I'm just saying, we went from Crail could have possibly said to Crail did not say at all, because there is no way in the fuck Crail told her all this. That's not a possibility. I'm just saying. We went from, yeah, maybe Crail did say this and she misunderstood, right? But there is no way in the hell that Crail told this thing right here, that there is no way that they can prosecute him because they have no evidence. Now that's some bullshit. That is some bullshit. Prima Wanda, thank you so much for the super chat. Prima Wanda says, wow, yeah, okay, 17 properties and literally don't have a pot to piss in. Girl, bye. Thank you so much for the super chat, Prima Wanda. And yes, 17 properties, but yet ain't got no god doggone money. Can't get your hair fixed. Can't get your nails done by a reputable nail source. Got to get everything done by little kids. You know, when you got little kids playing in your hair and shit, you know what I'm saying? That's what it looks like happens with Sonya. It looks like Katie is her hairdresser. Okay. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. The shit don't look like somebody that's got money. You see what I'm saying? Trina B says, I don't think she and Crail met up. I think they did. I think that part is not made up. Okay. I think that they did, but all the shit that she's saying, he ain't say none of this shit, y'all. He ain't said none of this shit right here. This is an attempt to make Nesto feel good, which is all motherfuckers seem to want to do. And I don't understand why. I don't understand why feeling up Nesto is necessary for everybody that's around him, but that's what the fuck they do. Remember, Shirley Strawberry was even a part of the whole making him feel good. You're just a black man in a Benz and they don't have anything on you and all this other. Shirley Strawberry was on that train at first. Shirley Strawberry has since gotten off that train. Okay. But Sonya is still riding the train, choo choo, as Earl Lamont Dunbar would say, choo choo. Okay, still on the train. SD Martinique says, "Hey, Native and Tribe, I'm in Texas and we're snowed in. I forgot to go get water and food. I'm in the apartment with absolutely nothing. Pray for me." SD Martinique, we are definitely praying for you. So sorry that you are snowed in and in that situation. My goodness. Hopefully, SD Martinique, it will not take long for them to get you back up and going. Apparently you have power, right? But hopefully you are okay, SD Martinique. We are definitely praying for you. All right. Janetta says Krell did not tell her that. If you recall the bail hearing, he said that he didn't. He said he did not. He did not see discovery on some of the charges. Yeah. Janetta, he needs to talk to Curl. Okay. Cupcake said Curl ain't said a motherfucking thing. All right. Curl ain't tripping. The Real Brown Family Chronicle said Nesto dumbass is begging Sonya lying ass to lie to him. He better off asking her to lie for him. Jackasses. Yes. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I don't believe, now Krell is not the best attorney, but I do not believe that this man set up and said they don't have no evidence on you. None. And they got to dismiss all the, I just don't believe that shit happened. I just don't believe that shit happened. CJ says, see, Krell and Roberta, Life Without Parole Hoover, are doing everything she tells them, so they can't come back to say they did everything their client asked to help in his defense. I suppose, you know, I guess. I don't know. See, at some point though, as an attorney, you got to kick in. You ain't look, the way I look at it, you didn't go to law school all those years to let somebody else tell you how to do your job. Now, can you take suggestions? Can you listen and say, here's a new angle, here's something that I came up with, or here's some evidence, or here's something that, you might need to be aware of? Yes. But I just don't believe that you go to law school in order for people that didn't go to law school to tell you what to do on your job. That's just the way, I don't know. That's just the way I'm looking at it. You know what I mean? Like, I get it to a certain degree, but then I don't get it because it's like, why would you listen to Sonya who has zero law? It's kind of like sovereign citizens. When sovereign citizens do try to get representation, their lawyers have to immediately back out because the lawyers will explain to the court, I cannot represent this client because they want me to do things that are against against the bar and against my training and against court rules, right? So they won't take that client if they're a sovereign citizen because sovereign citizens don't know the fucking law. And sovereign citizens want these lawyers to do shit that is against the bar and against court rules. And so they will refuse to do it. So Janetta says, discovery changes everything. A client will swear up and down that they did nothing. When the discovery comes out, it changes everything. Right. Right. But I mean, I just can't, I just can't see. Can you see going to law school, paying all this money? You got all this debt from school, and somebody like Sonya Waller Durham Jackson III comes in your office telling you what to do? Oh, fuck no. Oh, hell no. Ain't gonna happen. CJ says, Native, they said it on the call. These are some trifling people. They have peeped their game on how they roll. They know grimy when they see grimy. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I believe that. Janetta says sovereign citizens love the UCC. They just don't know what the fuck it means, Janetta. It's all out of context. It be all out of context. They don't understand any of this shit. BN says Nesto is listening and hanging on her every word, and even he knows it doesn't make sense, right? Exactly. Kimberly Bloom said the hen is not privy to discovery and don't know a damn thing. You're correct, Kimberly Bloom. Let's listen to her dumbass say some more bullshit.
Therefore, you do not have an indictment.
Okay, so all is supposed to go down.
And they couldn't finesse enough information to try to even push for an indictment, because sometimes they always add some shit, prosecutors add lies and shit to the story just to secure an indictment, and they don't even have that. So they have to back it. They have to back it because they don't want to go to court and then lose.
Okay, so
What are you asking for indirectly? Just directly ask.
okay, so I guess what I'm trying to figure out now. So tomorrow, what is the conversation for tomorrow that he said he's supposed to have? It ain't no conversation.
The conversation that he's going to have with the guy is dismissed. That's it. Dismissed. Throw it out. That's the
Okay.
conversation. Because you want to dismiss him, because we ain't trying to fight a lie and then try to go to trial. You don't want to, no. We don't want to plead. You don't want trial. You want to dismiss them. That's the goal. Dismiss them. Now, whatever they got on the other stuff,
Okay.
that's a whole, I don't know. 'Cause I don't even know what the basis of that crap is. Or if they,
I get that.
the prosecutor was basically talking about Roswell.
Right. I got you.
So that was his whole well, nothing, I don't, because he was like, I gotta read the motion. I didn't read it. I did not read it. I would love to read it. I'm going to tell him again, because he called me like 15 minutes ago.
Okay. What
They have to.
you
No.
supposed to say it. Why are you laughing? Why the fuck are you laughing?
Because you silly.
What you mean? Come on, what you laughing about? Break it down.
Anyway.
No, you can roll right now. Now I'm just listening. You can roll right now. So come on. What you laughing about?
I ain't understand.
You start busting out laughing and shit.
Because you funny.
Why I'm fucking funny?
Because you funny to me.
Okay, that's
Nothing. I jumped around. Go ahead.
Okay. What do y'all think she was really laughing at? This has happened on several different calls where she's distracted by something. Something else happens in the background and she refuses to tell Nesto what that something is. What do you all think she's laughing at? Think about it. Nobody just in the middle of a serious conversation about charges and we're not fighting and you're innocent and blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden you break out laughing. What do y'all think actually happened in the background that caused her to laugh like this? Now, I'm gonna rewind it just a little bit because I want y'all to see when she actually starts laughing and tell me, does it make sense? Because then she goes, "You so silly." He ain't said nothing silly. Callie Cooley says she's playing footsies. Let's see.
I got you.
So that was his whole well, nothing, I don't, because he was like, I gotta read the motion. I didn't read it. I did not read it. I would love to read it. I'm going to tell him again, because he called me like 15 minutes ago.
Okay. What
They have to.
you
No.
supposed to say it. Why are you laughing? Why the fuck are you laughing?
Now, y'all heard exactly before she starts laughing, she was the last one to say something. But then she says, "You so silly." Check it out.
Or if they,
I get that.
the prosecutor was basically talking about Roswell.
Right. I got you.
So that was his whole well, nothing, I don't, because he was like, I gotta read the motion. I didn't read it. I did not read it. I would love to read it. I'm going to tell him again, because he called me like 15 minutes ago.
Okay. What
They have to.
you
No.
supposed to say it. Why are you laughing?
You see what I'm saying?
What's so funny?
I mean, what exactly is it that she's laughing at? Because in context, it doesn't make sense for her to laugh right there. Ms. R. Clark says, "I believe someone's in the room with her." But here's the thing about it, because see, y'all, I've had some of y'all tell me that there's no way that her and Lamont was doing anything, right? If someone's in the room with her, all right. Now, I'm not saying it's Lamont in this particular instance. It could be, but I don't know. But if somebody's in the room with her, when he says, "What you laughing at?" Why couldn't she say, "Oh, it's somebody in the room with me"? Because obviously this is some shit she does not want to tell Nesto, because she then comes back and says, "You so silly." Nesto ain't said nothing silly. Now, I agree with her that Nesto is a silly, slow-witted individual. I do agree with that. But in this particular instance, Nesto ain't said shit that was funny. I'm just saying. Kingdom of Kush says Lamont suddenly took his clothes off. he just suddenly decided. He just suddenly just was like, ah. I'm just saying, y'all, it don't make no sense that you cannot tell this man what you are laughing at. Seems very, very, very suspect to me. That's all I'm saying.
Why are you laughing?
Because you silly.
What you mean? Come on, what you laughing about? Break it down.
Anyway.
No, you can roll right now. Now I'm just listening. You can roll right now. So come on. What you laughing about?
I ain't understand.
You start busting out laughing and shit.
Because you funny.
Why I'm funny?
Because you funny to me.
Okay, that's
nothing. I jumped around. Go ahead. But no, he called me, and I didn't.
Okay.
And that's, I mean, you good. That's all I can say is you good. The goal is dismissal, and that's what you want. You don't want to go to trial. You don't want nothing added. You don't want a possibility of jail time. You want to dismiss. You don't want to plea to some shit and add to,
I get it. Okay, cool. That's cool then.
That's all. I mean, it's good. It's good. He was smiling when he said it. He's like, it look good. It's a good situation. You're good.
Okay. Did he call them in front of you like I asked?
No, he didn't call them in front of me like you asked.
Did you remember?
He just was kind of quiet. I told you, people act weird when they're around me.
I told you why, because eyeball looking.
Yeah, and that's
that ain't his shit.
I said, you talk way much on the phone. I said, but now that I see you in person, you're not talking. He was like, and then he wasn't talking. And as soon as I left, he called me 15 minutes later and was right back talking, and and I was like,
why? Because I'm going to tell you why. He couldn't look you in your face. Couldn't look you in the face.
I just can't see. That's the whole thing. I just can't understand why you're single. I just don't understand that. And I said,
you know why? Listen, man, I told you you was going to fuck them folks up. Didn't I say that?
Mm-hmm.
You don't listen to your boy now. You're going to listen to your boy.
I do listen to you. You're right. What? But my thing is, I told myself,
listen, I know it's Sunday and I know y'all cold and everything, but I had to show y'all the picture of what he's talking about. He could not look her in the face. Now, I'm going to ask y'all this. How many of y'all could look at this in the face and still have something to say? Because, see, I wouldn't know what the fuck to say either. If this was staring back at me like this, bang and all banging and shit and ponytailing, I don't know if I could do it, y'all. I don't know if I could do it. Let me make it a little bit bigger so y'all can see exactly what we're talking about. This is Sonya Waller Durham Jackson III, for those that don't know. Okay. This is Sonya Waller Durham Jackson III. And she's saying that Krell ain't had nothing to say when she, I wouldn't have nothing to say either. Okay. I wouldn't have anything to say either. Hello, Black Doll Baby. Black Doll Baby, Sonya said Krell didn't have nothing to say when he looked her in the face. I would be at a loss for words too. Okay. I would be at a loss for words too, Sonya. If you came up looking like a monkey, I wouldn't exactly know what the fuck to say either. So I'm not blaming this man for being silent. Okay? No, no, Lita, she did not have a stroke. She didn't have a stroke, Lita. Okay? She did not have a stroke. It's a good question, though. Wait, Chick-fil-A girl said that's a crack before and now, baby. Right. Jeez. I'm just saying. And then Nesto think this woman is just so exotic and beautiful. Look at her, y'all. Look at her. I'm presenting to you all evidence. Mm-hmm. Janetta says, I thought Krell was blind. He is. He is. So he couldn't look her in the face for a bunch of reasons, Janetta. Okay. Kimmy Who, thank you so much for the super chat. Kimmy Who says Krell saw her toes and was speechless. He ain't had to look all the way down there. He ain't had to look all the way down there, okay? That's what he was looking at right there, Kimmy Who, okay? Thank you for the super chat, but that's what he was looking at, was that right there. Mm-hmm. That right there. A whole lot of mocha said there is absolutely no lawyer that would take a random side chick to lunch and discuss his client's husband's case. Yeah, it does seem very far-fetched. I don't know about Krell as far as his procedures are concerned, so I don't know. I don't know a whole lot of mocha. It could have happened, but geez, this right here, yeah, this right here. Oh boy! All right, y'all. All right, okay. I know that the snow is probably melting with this picture up, but I'm gonna take it down. Okay, I'm gonna take it down. All right, I'm just saying. Let's listen to some more, y'all.
I don't consciously think about it. I was like, it's. I feel like I'm so occupied with other things, that dating and all that stuff. It's just nothing that I put out forward. So
that nigga was looking. Did you have them goddamn? Did you have them goddamn them knobs out? Did you have them goddamn them knobs out?
I had what you saw me in. I had that on because
Oh my god!
After I left you, I went over to see. Oh, sorry, but I went to go see Ime's house he bought because I never went to go see it. I didn't get to say it. I'm gonna go get it tomorrow. And then he picked me up from over there because I was out in Marietta still. So I just got back from over that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was in Marietta this whole time.
Was you walking? Was you walking when you met them both?
Was I walking when?
Was you walking or you sitting down?
When?
When you met the Pinocchio.
Oh, I walked towards him. He saw me walking. Yeah, he saw me walk over to him. Because they picked me up in the Uber, because he don't drive. So he picked me up in the Uber. He was already in the car. So he kept saying, I don't know why, he FaceTimed me. So I was like, you know what I look like, you know? But
no, you got to be careful. It's scary.
Huh?
You know, it's a cold world out here. You know what I'm saying?
Bring that to school. Well, apparently I look different because he's looking at me like he just saw me for the first time. Go back to Kate, whatever your name is.
Okay.
Right.
Just can you give me invite when I want to say give me your attention, please, because this is a very important call. No, when I'm gonna get this kind of call again. Okay, pay attention to what I'm saying to you. Thank you. Okay, so give me details. I just want to laugh because it's funny to me. No, because you have to understand that you my partner for real. I love you so fucking much. You're just like me. You're just a fucking woman. You think the same. I just like you.
Girl version of you. Is that what you're saying?
What?
I'm the girl version of you.
That's all it is. That's all it is. Funny to me, you know.
Shout out to Shay. Shout out to Shay for pointing out the RV twins. Y'all, I have a hard time with how I, I get it, you know, but I don't get it, y'all. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I get it. Okay. Um, Nesto. Now. Here's the thing. There's two things that y'all say to me all the time. You say, Native, Nesto doesn't really think that she's all that. He just tells her that to hype her up. Okay. Then there's the few that are on my side that really believe that Nesto looks at her in his perverted, deviant mind and sees something that we don't see. I really do believe that Nesto sees something that we don't see. I don't think that it's all hype. I don't think that he's just saying it just to say it. I really believe with the CP that was found on his person, right? That was found in his possession. I really do believe that men that like children like that would be turned on by a Sonya Waller Durham Jackson III. I really, really, really do believe that. I think that it speaks volumes that he thinks that she's so sexy, she's so fine, she's so exotic that everybody is going to look at her in the same lens that he looks at her through, right? That's just my thought. Now, could I be wrong? Yes. Could he be just hyping her up? Yes, it is a possibility. But I am of the belief that somebody like him, right? That somebody like him sees her in a lens that somebody like me would never see her in, right? Yes, Trina B, it is bizarre because he said it on more than one occasion about how, oh, I bet when you walk in the room and you got them, did you have them what he called them? Did he have what he said, your titties out or whatever he said? He thinks that she is just so everything, and she's really not. There's nothing wrong with being a petite woman. Let me just say that. Nothing wrong with being a petite woman, but being petite and being unhealthy are two different things. When we look at Sonya Waller Durham Jackson III, whether it's old pictures or whether it's pictures that are recent, she does not look healthy. It's not just that she's petite. It's not just that she's skinny. It's that she looks like she doesn't look healthy. Knobs. Thank you, Del Sol. Knobs, right? Did you have your knob showing, right? And he doesn't mind, exploiting his friend in order to get what he needs, right? That in itself is disgusting. But if you really look at who Nesto is and who we have discovered him to be, right? It's to me, it's not a coincidence that you got CP and you think Sonya's sexy. It's just not. Analytical one says she's malnourished. She absolutely is. She absolutely is. She is malnourished, and there is nothing like you got a problem if you see a malnourished person and think, "Oh, that looks good to me." Angel Hair 62 said, "Don't forget we're talking about a person who has never mentally developed." Correct. Angel Hair, you're right. You're right. Well, Trina B, this is the way I've always thought about Nesto. I've always thought about Nesto as somebody that had a fetish, right? When you look at who he married and then look at who he cheated with, it's two completely different things. It's almost like he has like a second life or he has this fetish that he doesn't want the world to know about. So he kept it hidden all this time, and and all of a sudden here comes Sonya. Go in the back and take your clothes off. You see what I'm saying? Go in the back and take your clothes off. Dr. Charles says, I've never seen a woman so willing and excited about her boyfriend pimping her out. Dr. Charles, that is the level of thirst that she's at. Janetta says Nesto is attracted to thin women. That is why he thought Debbie was huge. Listen, if you had not seen Debbie Janetta, you would swear that Debbie was 485 pounds. You would swear that Debbie was sloppy, that Debbie had her belly hanging out. You would swear that Debbie was just the biggest, fattest thing you've ever seen in your life. And then you actually look at what Debbie actually looks like, and you're like, I don't see the problem. I looked at Debbie and I was like, I don't see what him and Lamont was talking about at all. And so you're right. He obviously has a problem with larger women, thick women, I guess, but because there was nothing wrong with Debbie. There's still nothing wrong with Debbie. I don't understand why all the hate for Debbie. I really don't. But he can look at Sonya, right? And he can say all the things about Sonya, all the things. She's exotic, and ooh, I'm so lucky. Ooh, look at that. I don't get it. I don't get it. Keisha Marie says, I don't think he likes or loves Sonya, but he is turned on by her small stature. I think that's accurate, Keisha Marie. I don't think he loves anybody, to be honest with you. A person like Ernesto Williams does not love anybody, not even himself, right? Because if you love yourself, you don't put yourself in certain positions. But I don't think he loves anybody. I think that he is very turned on by her small stature, and I think that's one of the reasons why he keeps her around. Dr. Charles says, allegedly his young daughter, the 19-year-old Sonya, he definitely has a type. Yeah, he does have a type, Dr. Charles. AK's POV said, not size 4X Lamont. He was the big baby. Yeah, AK's POV, somebody like Lamont has something to say about Debbie. Mm-hmm. Yep. But I just don't think that there was anything wrong with Debbie. Snoopalicious says little equals cute for him. Yeah. And that's just crazy. That's just crazy to me. Dr. Charles says he is incapable of loving. He is. He really, really is. Everything with him is transactional, right? Everything is transactional, Dr. Charles. So he has to have you doing something for him at all times. Otherwise, it won't be a relationship. Think about the people that he has been with. When you look at Shirley, I think it was Carol Lamar, the one that helped him start the business. Shirley gave him contacts with different people. Ebony Steele, these people were all helping him get to he didn't love any of these people. Obviously not Shirley. So, yeah. Hold on. Trina B. Where is that comment? Trina B said, yes. Remember he spoke badly about his own mom being heavy and how he was embarrassed about her as a child. Trina B, I do remember that. I just got to find it. I got to find that call. But yes, he definitely has an issue with big women. Muffin218 says, hello, tribe. Hello, Muffin218. How are you? Keisha Marie says, somebody said he only took his granddaughter to the prom to scout. I believe it too. Why else would you go to the prom? Not drop her off, Keisha Marie, but went to the prom. That is crazy. That is crazy. Janetta says Shirley was not his type at all. He got with her because it was an opportunity. He is an opportunist. And when you are constantly seeking opportunity, you cannot be seeking opportunity and love at the same time. It's not possible. It is not possible. Mary Willis says, I think Sonya body reminds him of a kid, and that's his fetish, Mary Willis. That is his fetish. Yep. Let's listen, y'all.
I'm saying, you think I just be on some bullshit, but I be dead serious. Yeah, that shit is funny to me. I love, man, motherfucker's head is spinning right now. Where the fuck does motherfucker come from right here?
All right. So, yeah.
Why is this person so involved with this person and so cool with this person like that?
That's right. That's the main thing. You're just trying to figure out the dynamics of my relationship with you first.
Yeah, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
That because, I'm like, what? I'm trying to cook. What are you doing? TikToking?
Hello? Are you talking to a baby or something?
No, she's beside me. I need her to move over.
Okay. Well, you got another one on this side over here now. Come on now. You
I gotta talk to him next time. Right. I gotta talk to him next
no
time.
no names. Call no names.
When he called me. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
No
Go ahead,
names.
Barney. Go
Hello?
ahead, Barney. Go ahead, Barney.
Okay, yeah, but anyway, so yeah, man, I wish y'all been a fly to see that shit right there. Boy, look at here. You got that motherfucker mouthed in, didn't you?
You know what?
No,
What?
because that nigga don't know how to stop talking. He likes to talk.
He wasn't talking today. He go on the phone, but that's what I asked him. I said, you go on the phone like it ain't nobody's business, but I got you in person and you barely talking. He was just quiet.
I know it, man, because that shit was a whoa. That was a motherfucking whoa. And then your age, too, that shit ripped whoa.
Right.
Y'all know we was trying to stop, right? The rest is still unwritten. You knew we was going to stop, right? My time, you knew we was going to stop right here. That's a whoa. What? Muffin 218, what the hell is a whoa? Do y'all know what a whoa is? Because I don't. That girl said lies. Is that what a whoa is? Because I don't know. I ain't never had the experience of a whoa. Lady Dimples, have you ever had a whoa? Because I ain't never had one before. Now, in all fairness, I have had a woo, okay? Because Jeffrey Osborne said, and you woo. See, now that I've had before. But I ain't never had a whoa. Huh? Prima Wanda, have you ever had a whoa? Because I ain't never had one of them. I ain't never had one of them. I'm just saying. So I don't know what the fuck that is. Lady Dimple said me neither. Okay. Now here's the thing, Kelly Cooley. I have had and you woo. See, Jeffrey Osborne taught me that. Okay. But now here's Nesto on January the 1st of 2023 teaching me about a whoa. Ain't the same as a woo. That's a whoa. I don't know what the hell that means. Joseph Bullitt says, dynamics of the relationship, yeah, 2 5-star losers working in cahoots to scam. Black but not bitter said, I've heard of a woo. I've heard of a woo too. Okay. I just ain't never heard of a whoa. Okay, I just want to make sure I ain't the only one. Okay. Black Doll Baby. It's a whoa. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all hear it again. All right, listen in context.
Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, man, I wish y'all been a fly to see that shit right there. Boy, look at here. You got that motherfucker mouthed in, didn't you?
You know what?
No, because that nigga don't know how to stop talking. He likes to talk.
He wasn't talking today. He go on the phone, but that's what I asked him. I said, you go on the phone like it ain't nobody's business, but I got you in person and you barely talking. He was just quiet.
I know it, man, because that shit was a whoa. That was a motherfucking...
See, and he ain't say it once and let it go. He said that motherfucker was a whoa. Huh? That was a whoa. Now, mind y'all, this is the man that I'm supposed to believe fed hungry people, opened up businesses, cut hair, was top flight security of the world. I'm supposed to believe that this man gonna turn a fire station into a breakfast in bed, okay? But this nigga is up here talking about that was a whoa. That's what I'm supposed to believe. Miss Principal said this man is an idiot. Yes, he is. He absolutely is. He's an idiot. Yes, he is. Black Doll Baby said, I know Sonya doesn't know what he's saying. Well, no, she doesn't, but nobody corrects Nesto. That's just the way that shit works. Okay? A whoa.
Whoa. And then your age too, that shit ripped. Whoa.
Right.
Whoa. And your age too? Analytical one, that is a whoa. Yeah. I don't I don't know. Keisha Marie says Nesto thinks everybody's perverted like him. That is, Keisha Marie, a prevailing thought amongst people like him. They tend to think that everybody sees the world as they do. Hmm. Yes, they do. Let's listen to some more of this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's listen.
Oh, shh. You know, these niggas is paymasters out here. You do know that, right?
I don't know nothing.
I'm just saying, so y'all didn't never get out the car?
We went to a restaurant. We had to get out of a car. What are you
Okay, I
talking
just
about?
want to make sure. Did you see that Humpty Dumpty?
What are you talking about?
I'm saying, did you see that motherfucking body that motherfucker got, man? Good,
Yeah,
God
I
almighty, man.
saw. I saw. He's been trying to lose weight. That's why he on the Peloton trying to get the weight off.
Man, you can't do that with a big stomach with a little chest now. That shit don't add up too good. You know, I say, well, damn. That's why I laugh at myself.
I don't be paying attention to, my
Man,
mind.
come on. Your mind, you pay attention. You're well aware of your surroundings. Don't play with me.
I mean, I see what it is, but I ain't paying no serious attention to what it is.
Okay then. Okay. So that motherfucker gonna be blowing your motherfucking phone up all night.
Already.
For real?
Yeah, already. Mhm.
Oh, okay. Well, first thing you need to understand is, hey man, work with your folk, man. Get your folks all the way gone.
Oh, definitely. That's basically why. Because one, if he gotta look good, so in order for him to look good, he gotta win.
Oh, absolutely.
You gotta look good. You can't be, trying to look a certain way and you out here losing. So yeah, that's given without, because when I said that, I was like, I want to reach emotion, and then he was like, I said, because Nesto talked. He said it was so well written. And it just said everything it needs to say. He was like, for real? I was like, I was like, he was like, oh, I like that. I appreciate that. I like it when my clients da 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 da. And I was like,
Okay. Damn.
So you know, a person gotta win. You can't be man, you just fumbled that shit. Like, what's up? Like, because he already looking like, this is what he said. What do you think of me? Because he just, it's the thing of it is, it happens to me, and I don't know, because I guess I look better in person maybe with this.
No, I told you what it is. You got that big ass gap. That's another thing. Okay, that's a blessing and a curse. Then you got that nasty. No, I'm just saying, you got that nasty ass walk. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker is intimidated like a motherfucker.
I forgot about shit.
Yeah, you got a lot going on. You got a lot going on, man.
Ladies, if there is a gentleman in your life that tells you that you have a nasty ass walk and a gap that is a gift and a curse, hang up on that motherfucker immediately, okay? If somebody tell you that you got a nasty ass walk, now, are there words that you can use to compliment a woman's walk? Absolutely, you can. There are. And I've seen women that have a very dignified walk, a very prestigious walk, a very royal walk, okay? But I have never in my motherfucking life told a grown woman that she got a nasty ass walk. Okay? All right. Now, have I seen some nasty walks? Yeah, I have. Were they attached to some nasty people? Yes, they were. Okay. But even in those situations, I didn't tell the nasty woman she had a nasty walk. I just minded my own business. Okay. I just minded my own damn business. You see what I'm saying? But please do not, whatever you do, take a course at Pick Me University like Sonya did that tells you how to be completely and utterly humiliated by a man and you simply laugh about it, okay? All right? Just don't do that. Just don't do that. Angel Hair 62 says, this man is so uneducated. Surely we need to talk for real, for real. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Analytical one says she got rickets. When the last time somebody had rickets? Analytical one. I'm just saying. Joseph Bullet said the nasty walk is because her diaper is full. I'll go with that. I'll go with that, Joseph Bullet. I will go with that, sir. Yes, that sounds about right. Let's listen.
You have a lot going on. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. We got a lot. I'm proud of it. Shit, I'm used to it, but I'm just saying, you have a lot going on. That's a lot. It's a lot. But that ain't your fault. Keep rolling. Just you have a lot going on, and it's funny to me because it's funny to me just to, you know, see my foot like, well, go on, try to get it if you can. You know, just go. Yeah. That's how shit. That's just funny to me. That's funny to me. That's all. That's all. That's it.
Well, you know, I guess I don't lead with that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate what it is.
But that's judo. That's judo because you.
Yeah, and I think that's. I mean, he's just looking like he's confused. That's what it is. Just like how. You know, I was like, so what? I should be booed up, married, something. I mean, yeah, because you just. I mean. I'm like, I guess. I said, I mean, I'm focused on other things.
Well, did you peep that other game? Let me hear that part. You know, woman can tell the other game now. Did you peep that?
What other game?
You know the other game. If them motherfuckers are, you know, double standards. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Listen, he didn't talk much at all. He talked on the phone like it ain't nobody. He got in front of me and was just. You know, just barely like, and I was just like, okay, this feels awkward because you ain't really like, what's the problem? You know, and
no, that ain't what it is. The problem is you got to have that. You know, they got to have that shit. Come on now, you know, it's a lot. Come with that piece. Give you example. Trying to figure out what we got going on and trying to tap in our friendship, and then what I got going on, the personal shit. You know, I'm trying to figure out. But this is some real shit. And it ain't, you don't see too much, what I want to say, loyalty going on. Somebody going to break down the system.
This is what I said when I said he called me every day, like breakfast. And, you know, like I said, I just met him and he just always called me every day. I said, we just ended up being best friends behind that. You know my nose. I was like, yeah.
You told him that today?
No, he asked me that.
Oh.
Because I know he wanted to, kept looking, and I was like, say what you want to say, because you looking like you want to say something. And then he said, well, I just say what you want to say. What's the question? Because I get that, you know, but it's like, you know, he's putting everything, like when you first met him, and you told him, you know, okay, this is what you deal with her. And then with her, you put all this on her.
Right, that's right.
Why she got all this pressure? Who is she to you?
Right, that's right.
You know?
That's right.
So what's going on?
I think that, okay, here's my thought. And y'all know how I feel about this, right? My thought is that Crail needs to know what is happening around his client in order to best represent his client. If you have bigamy charges, right? Think about it. You are a lawyer representing somebody that has bigamy charges and he is married. Yet you got this little person that's running around asking all these questions, calling you every day and all this other shit. You as a lawyer, common sense, like I ain't never been to law school, okay? And I tell y'all this all the time, but common sense would tell me that based on my client's charges of dealing with other women and scamming them out of this and, you know, theft by deception, and it's all dealing with women, right? If you are a lawyer that is worth your salt, why wouldn't you want to know who are the women that are around this man and what is the nature of your relationship? Because obviously this man has been scamming women for the most part, right? And there have been relationships formed with these women that he's been scamming. And now you got a woman that's coming out of the blue that's not his wife that wants to know all this information. Why the fuck wouldn't Krell want to know the nature of their relationship? It has nothing to do with being nosy. It has everything to do with wanting to do the best job possible representing this man who has these charges. Now, why Sonya can't understand that? Well, there's probably a few reasons. She's dumb, right? But the fact that they're sitting here acting like Krell just for the sake of being nosy is just being nosy is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. I mean, I mean, he wants to know the relationship. Yes, he has to know that. Because the one thing that you don't want is you don't want some other shit to pop up while you're trying to represent your client. Janetta says, Krell only cares about how he's going to be paid. If the wife is paying, you don't want to piss her off by talking to the mistress. That too, Janetta. Jeez. But Janetta, they want to make it seem like it's just Krell being fucking nosy. And that's not the case. That is not the case. Angel Hair says, also, Krell ain't dumb. He might be blind, but he can tell you are a problem for Shirley. Right. It's crazy. Miss T. Nessa says, I think it's from old westerns like Whoa Nelly, like slow down. I get that, Miss T. Nessa, and I've heard that expression also, but in that context, though, in that context, whoa, 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 is what he said. I don't know, Miss T. Nessa. I don't know that. I don't know. I just think I just land on he's dumb every time. It's just my thought. Mary Willis says, I believe Sonya is lying on Krell all the way. He probably never took her to lunch. She is lying. I think the lunch happened. I just don't think that the things being said that she's saying he said during the lunch happened. But, Dr. Charles says, why didn't this idiot just tell Krell he was having an affair? It wouldn't be the first time he's had a client with a mistress, I'm sure. That's kind of my point. That is kind of my point, Dr. Charles, is that just put everything on the table so that way nothing comes back to bite the lawyer during the trial. You know what I mean? Because he has to know what role Sonya is playing so that way he's not blindsided by some bullshit. You know what I mean? So I don't know why, Dr. Charles, but Nesto is a liar. Nesto is a liar. Let's listen to some more, y'all.
What's the dynamics of that situation? That's what he basically trying to figure out. What is the dynamics of that situation?
Right. That's right. That's truly right. You're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm. My like, it's what it is, It is what it is.
So right now, he just got to get in front of the judge them together. That's basically what my truly.
That's all it is. They're going to have their conversation, and they're going to go to the judge with the conversation. Look, this is what I need you to do, so you don't look like you got egg on your face, So cause that's basically why he want to talk, because he want to kind of not look stupid, because he about to look stupid. So it's basically, what can we do? Well, no, this is what it is. I don't know how you going to spin it, but you're going to have to just dismiss that shit.
Right.
That's what it is. You have to dismiss it.
Okay.
You should have did your homework before you came with all of that shit you did, and then just have him sitting in jail. You ain't making the situation no better if somebody's sitting there for 6 months on some maybe shit.
Right. Well,
you coming like you got all the ammo, but you don't.
No, you don't. But here's another thing. This is another thing I would like to say, though. I'm just trying to figure out is they trying to move forward or not. That's what I want to hear. I mean, you
didn't. It don't look like he can, because he ain't got it, and that's why I told him to force it. Because I knew he didn't have it, so I said force it now. Because if they had it, they would have indicted. He said that's true. I said so force his hand. Force his hand. You got it. Come on with it. Let's go to court. You ain't got it. Well then dismiss that shit. Because there's nothing for you to be had. All that shit was some lies. So what you need to do is just dismiss it.
Okay.
Or whoever came to the top talking that shit lied.
Okay. So,
You can't convict solely on somebody's record from 10, 20, 15, years ago. Because people in their 20s don't move like people when they get in their 50s.
no, they don't. No, they
50 years old, he ain't moving like he did in his damn 20s. Ain't nobody trying to live like that.
So hopefully,
Don't have to live like that.
well, ain't nothing over tomorrow now. So,
No, but they still can do their negotiations and conversations and then get with the judge, because that's part of it. Judge is just a phone call away.
okay, but did he, I'm just trying to figure out, did the guy say, yeah, I'm with that conversation? He ain't say that part.
He ain't get that because he didn't say nothing. He just heard what he had to say, which was he ain't got no information. So he strategizing to say, okay, so this is what I'm going to put on the table. You ain't got shit, and you got him sitting and spending all this money on your maybe, or I think, or we just don't have it, but this, and the other, that's the problem. So what we want to do this week is get a bond on every fucking thing and dismiss what you ain't got. What you ain't ready to go forward with today, we need to dismiss it. Because you don't have 6 months, ain't shit happened. They ain't came up with nothing. They're not going to come up with nothing because they ain't going to come up with it. Dismiss that shit. Dismiss everything with that chick, and they need a bond on everything that he got an indictment on. And that'll have you out by fucking Wednesday. Just that conversation alone.
And
it ain't hard. It ain't hard because the judge going to agree. All the judge going to do is sign off on it. The judge ain't going, because judges don't really study a case. They just go by the argument that they hear in front of them. That's all. And they'll listen to his argument, they'll listen to his argument. And they'll side with whoever sounds like they're making more sense. That's why when your attorney didn't say shit, that's why the judge just went on ahead with what the prosecutor was saying, because he ain't argued nothing, you know?
Right.
The judge has thousands of cases. You think they actually, only time they really pay attention is when they're in trial. If they're not in trial, they read that shit
I got a question for you, because I want to make sure I run out. It's a very important phone call here now. Love you very much, and I'm just happy today. I'm just happy for what.
Am I going to be happy? Am I going to be happy?
You're happy right now.
No. I'm not talking about.
Before I came in here, was you happy? Don't lie.
Hell no, she wasn't happy because she couldn't find your motherfucking ass. So no, she wasn't happy. She was pissed off because you ghosted her, you dumbass. You remember that shit, Nesto. Sweet Peasy, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, Angry Bird, let him speak. Yeah, she likes to run off at the mouth. For real, for real. Pretty GC, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, with all her mouth, how does this work out? Oh, wait. No, it doesn't. It's not going to. And that's the beautiful part, GC. But thank you so much for the super chat. 5 Star says, Native, do you think Nesto actually asked Krell what was said during the alleged lunch date? No, I don't. 5 Star. But this is the reason why I believe the lunch did happen. Because it's very easy for Nesto to come back to that, right? It's very easy for Nesto to say, so what happened at the lunch, right? And Sonya doesn't know whether or not he's going to say that or not, but I do think that that's the reason why this actually did happen, because it's very, provable if it didn't. You know what I mean? And now Sonya looks like the liar that she is, but an even bigger liar. So do I think he'll ask about it? No, because, Nesto don't really say shit. He don't. But Sweet Peasy and GC, thank you both for your super chats. Janetta says, I remember when Sonya did her lives and people would ask her to help their loved ones who were locked up. People believe anything. Janetta, I remember that shit. I remember there was a lady that was like, my son is locked up and I need you can you help him? And I'm thinking like, Sonya can't even help Nesto. I could see it if Nesto got out because of Sonya. Then you go and you say, I have a loved one that's locked up and you seem to know what you're doing. Can you help him? Look, this man has been talking to her since 2022 in jail. It is 2026. He is still in jail. And to your point that you brought earlier, Janetta, not only is he still in jail, but he continues to have charges added to him right now. Why would anybody want Sonya to help them with, but I don't know. I don't know what they hear, because there are some people, Janetta, that don't hear this the same way we do. And I guess they think that with all her bluster and all this other shit, that she's making points and that she's doing all this stuff when she's really not. More than likely, she reads some shit on the internet before she calls him, and that's what it sounds like to me. But no real experience on getting anybody out of fucking jail. Keisha Marie says they went because Creel's assistant was there also, I think. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that's true. I think that's true. Angel here says, I think it happened to get the information on her so he could tell Shirley Strawberry his paying client. That's possible, Angel here. That is possible. Kimberly Bloom says she could have raised more than $100. She could have raised more than $100 on OnlyFans, dummy. Oh, yeah. No, really. That's real. That's real. That is real. What you're breathing for says, this the part where Sonya thinks she going to profit from her hard work. Right. But she absolutely is not. But I think that Sonya, at this point, 2023, like we're ending 2022, going into 2023. I think Sonya at this point still believes that there's something bigger in this for her, and that's the reason why she's going through all this shit, and that's the reason why she's trying to get herself as much exposure as she possibly can, because I do think that she thinks that there's something in this for her down the road. Petty Garden Girl says, I think he's the only one who told Shirley to run. I think so too. Do y'all remember the call? And I got to pull up the call where at the beginning of the call, Shirley says, I don't want to talk about the lawyer. And then Nesto keeps trying to bring up Creel, and Shirley doesn't want to talk about it. That was the beginning of the end. And I do believe that Creel had something to do with her attitude on that day. So I'm going to find that call, y'all. And we're gonna talk about that one, because that was a very interesting one. When y'all remember, I don't want to talk about the lawyer. And he was like, well, the lawyer, I don't want to talk about the lawyer. Y'all remember that? I think Creel had a lot to do with her attitude on that day. But let's listen.
Don't lie. It can get better.
I just need to know. And listen, I just want clarity on some shit. And that's fine. Whatever it is, I can live with whatever.
Let me tell you, I'm going to give you clarity. I don't think you be listening to my list when it come out.
No, because you say shit. You say it where it can go either way. Right? You know you split it.
I ain't got to go no goddamn way. I'm going to keep it 1,000 with motherfucker that fucks with me. That's how I keep winning.
Keep it 1,000 now. Come on. Say it.
I ain't going nowhere. Shit. Where I'm going? I can't go nowhere. They done ran everybody away. They were doing that before I came in here. So what's the difference? What you talking about? Next. Come on.
Yeah, but
if you kept it 1,000, Shirley would know about Sonya. Shirley would have known about Gail Bickham. Shirley would have known about what you did with I Am Hazel. If you were keeping it 1,000, one thing I can't stand is these motherfuckers that be out here talking about how real they keep it, right? Got all the secrets in the world, but yet still talk about how real they keep it. Nesto, you are a fucking liar. You are a manipulator. There is no way in the hell you keeping it 1,000, but keeping secrets at the same damn time. It's not possible. CJ says, I don't remember that call. Yes, CJ, it was a call where at the very beginning of the call, Shirley had an attitude. And Nesto said something about, well, the lawyer, and Shirley cuts him off and says, I don't want to talk about the lawyer. And then he said, like it totally threw Nesto off because Shirley doesn't really, come at him that way. And then he tried to bring up the lawyer again. And she says, I said, I don't want to talk about the lawyer. That was the beginning of the end. Yeah. That was the beginning of the end. Mm-hmm. I Am Coco said, you keep winning, but you still in jail, right? Because I Am Coco, I am convinced that Nesto likes jail. You cannot convince me that this Negro don't like being in jail. He absolutely does. That's why the fuck he goes so much. Maybe It's a subconscious thing. Maybe subconsciously he enjoys jail. Maybe that's what it is. And he don't even realize that the reason why he keep doing dumb shit and getting caught is because subconsciously he enjoys the company of men in jail. I'm just saying. Keisha Marie say it's a vacation to some. It's a lifestyle to this nigga, Keisha Marie. It is a lifestyle. Okay. Beautifully made says Native. I remember that call. It was sometime in January. I believe Shirley Strawberry was overpaying for the lawyer. She was trying to get her own self back on track. Okay, so beautifully made. I will look for the call, and we can go over that one because I think that one's a very interesting one, especially if we can correlate it to this call, right? Sonia's had lunch with the lawyer January. Well, I guess it was like what, the day before, so December 31st. And now we're into January, so it kind of fits in. It kind of fits in. I'm just saying. Coffee 777, also known as West Side Story, is celebrating 10 months of membership. Says sounds like to me he left something in there. Ooh, Coffee 777, also known as West Side Story. I thank you so much for your member milestone and rocking with your boy for 10 whole months. Yes, indeed. West Side Story, thank you so much for 10 months of membership. That member milestone was for you. Let's listen to some more.
You're not a free agent. You're not a free agent. That's what I'm saying.
I got a what?
You're not a free agent. That's what I'm saying.
Man, I don't give a fuck about none what you talking about when they come down there.
I do.
Right there. No, first of all, you don't know what you're talking about. You just
don't want to say.
No, I ain't gonna say shit on this goddamn phone. Just communicate.
Okay.
Yeah, so
you just said you had a good line. You just said that. Now you're saying you don't.
I got a good what?
Because it always does. I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm done talking about it.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you. I'm done talking about it.
Yeah, that's a good line. That's a good line, but it's not a good line.
Apparently it ain't, because you just said that. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just asking. Are you a free agent?
And what I said, I don't give a fuck what you talking about right now, because you know what? That shit don't mean nothing. You see somebody's face, and action mean everything. Actions is everything. Actions is everything. So guess what? Don't talk to me like I just goddamn met you now. Don't talk to me like I'm talking because I'm locked up. Don't do that.
No, I'm asking you a question. All I'm doing is asking you a question.
Okay, I don't think you do. You know how to read? Because I don't think you do. I tell you every time.
I just told you. Listen.
Whoa.
I do.
Whoa. Did Mr. I Can't Read? Did Mr. Dear says, I write you because I want to know how I get out of jail. I'm free. I'm an instant man, and I want to know if I get my transcript. The previous lawyer said that it was going to be $15,000. You charge me $10,000. I don't understand. Is he accusing somebody else of not knowing how to read? Yo, PYT, Prima Wanda, Joseph Bullard. I know damn well this illiterate son of a bitch did not say to somebody else, I don't think you can read. No, they ain't happen, Snoopalicious. I know damn well that did not happen out here on Beyonce's internet. Come on, y'all. This illiterate ass mother, this picture book reading motherfucker, right? He wants DuPont magazine so he can look at the pictures. He don't want Time magazine so he can actually read some shit. He don't want Newsweek so he can read some shit. No, he wants DuPont magazine. If y'all ain't never seen a DuPont magazine, it's full of pictures of cars. Okay? So I know this picture pages motherfucker ain't calling somebody else illiterate. I know that didn't just happen. I know that ain't what just happened, Prima Wanda. No. Black but not bitter said the irony and the audacity. It is very audastic. Okay? It is very audastic. Okay? PYT said, that snatched me out the bushes. Listen, I'm just trying to understand what the fuck. Let's J Jam, and I'm with you. Let's go back. Let's just go back just a few, just to see what happens. Because he is snapping on her real quick, right? He is. Let's listen.
I just want clarity on some shit. And that's fine. Whatever it is, I can live with whatever.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to get clarity. I don't think you be listening out of my lips when it come out.
No, because
I don't think you be listening out my lips when it come out. I don't think you are listening out my lips when it come out. Okay, all right.
you say it where it can go either way. Right? You split
I
it
ain't got to go no goddamn way. I'm going to keep it 1,000 with motherfucker that fucks with me. That's how I keep winning.
Keep it 1,000. Come on, say it.
I ain't going nowhere. Shit, where I'm going? I can't go nowhere. They done ran everybody away. They were doing that before I came in here. So what's the difference? What you talking about? Next. Come on. No, I'm just saying
but you're not a free agent. You're not a free agent. That's what I'm saying.
I got a what?
You're not a free agent. That's what I'm saying.
Man, I don't give a fuck about none what you talking about when it come down to
I
shit
do.
right there. No, first of all, you don't know what you're talking about. You just
don't want to say.
No, I ain't gonna say shit on this goddamn phone. Just communicate.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's his excuse for not saying shit. When he don't feel comfortable about something, y'all, that is his go-to, is the damn phone. Jet Black Straight says, clarity of what, bitch? He's married. Thank you. Sonya is so desperate for Nesto that she wants it to be something that it is not. She wants him to be something that he is not. She wants this situation to be some shit that it will never fucking be. She wants to be his woman, period. She wants to be his woman. She wants to be the only one. She wants to be his one and only. She wants to be his woman, and it will never be like that for a couple different reasons. Number one, he don't like you like that. Number two, he's going to forever be in jail. He's going to forever be in prison. That is his destiny. You are not his destiny. The penal system is his destiny. So there's a bunch of reasons why it's never going to be the way she wants it to be. But mainly, to your point, Jet Black Straight, at this point in the game, he's fucking married. And if you listen to the calls between Ernesto and Shirley, it was not Ernesto that wanted to not be married. It was Shirley that filed for a divorce. If it was up to Nesto, that nigga would get out and go straight to Shirley's house. But he can't, because they got rules and regulations about these felonious motherfuckers living over there, okay? It's sad. It is sad. Petty Garden Girl said that's the 2155 voice. 2155. 2155. 2155. I don't understand. I don't understand. Yes, indeed. Joseph Bullitt says, as Roger Troutman would say, I want to be your man, is what she's trying to say. I want to be your man. I want to be your man. Yeah. Sonya wants to be his man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my tie. Yeah, my tie. You and Joseph Bullitt was on the same song. Legacy Moon, True Crime and Mysteries. Thank you so much for coming through. Legacy Moon says, if I were your woman, here's what I would do. I'd never stop loving you. Yes, indeed. This is some sad, sad shit. That's right. I feel like I'm burning up in hell. Black but not bitter. I feel like I'm burning up in hell. I can't with these motherfuckers, man. I cannot. But listen. Joseph Buller, that's not my lot in life, okay? That's why I have all these damn computers singing for me now, okay? Let's listen.
So
You
what
just
you
said
talking
you had a good line. You just said that. Now you're saying you
I
don't.
got a good what?
Because it always does. I ain't going to say nothing else. I'm done talking.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you. I'm done talking about it.
Yeah, this is a good line. This is a good line, but it's not a good line.
Apparently it ain't, because you just said that. I ain't going to say nothing. I'm just asking. Are you a free agent?
Yeah,
Are you a free agent?
and what I said, I don't give a fuck what you talking about right now, because you know what? That shit don't mean nothing. You see somebody's face, and action mean everything. Actions mean everything. That's right. Actions is everything. So guess what? Don't talk to me like I just goddamn met you now. Don't talk to me like I'm talking because I'm locked up. Don't do that.
No, I'm asking you a question. All I'm doing is asking you a question.
Okay, I don't think you do. You know how to read? Because I don't think you do. I tell you every time.
I
That nigga said, do you know how to read? Because I don't think you do. What exactly is she not reading? Because I don't think you know how to read a marriage certificate, Ernesto. I don't think you know how to read a divorce paper at all. I don't think you know how to read anything, Ernesto Williams. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you know how to read, period. But you gonna accuse somebody else of not knowing how to read. Okay. And I don't understand, Jet Black Straight, your point is still valid. Why are you asking him if he's a free agent when you know damn well this man is married? He was married several times when you met him. And what makes you think that all of a sudden in January of 2023, you're going to get a different response? That some kind of way the situation is different? No, it's not. He's still married. He is still holding on to hope that he can be with Shirley Strawberry of the Strawberries, okay? That is what he is hoping for. I don't understand, my time. I don't understand. Joseph Bullitt said this is like Stevie Wonder asking Ray Charles, "Do you know how to see?" Yep, yeah, it is. Very similar. Let's finish this, y'all.
just told you, listen, I do, but you know how to finesse a conversation.
I don't give a fuck about finesse.
You have 1 minute remaining.
That's a conversation. Don't ride all the way goddamn 8 hours to go see somebody get no goddamn woolah. That makes no fucking sense to me. It don't finesse a conversation don't mean you call them up for every day, every night, 3 times a motherfucking day, check on them, make sure they're good. Stop talking to me any kind of way. Please don't do it to me. Love you so very much.
I love you so very much.
Yeah.
Please don't talk to me any kind of way. I love you very much. Oh God, I love how disrespectful you are to me. Oh my God, you're so disrespectful and I love it. Yeah. There's another course at Pick Me University that tells you that a man can talk to you any kind of way. And as long as you are a pick me, it is perfectly fine. Okay? This is some advanced shit. I don't know what a woo-wop is, AKSPOV. I don't know. But here's the thing, AKSPOV. Speaking of that particular part of the call, it's all a long con, right? What he's trying to say is that I'm not trying to finesse the conversation because if I was, I wouldn't call you every day. But see, calling her every day is how we got to the point where she's sending him money. She's sending him DuPont magazine. She's paying for these phone calls. That's how we got here. It's a long con. It's not the short con. That's what she don't get. But he does, right? Sad shit, yo. Sad shit. Let's listen.
Okay, then. I'm on what I'm on. I'm happy. Don't kill the vibe now. You make me feel
No, you're good. I'm just saying, I just want some clarity on what I need to
Okay, well,
know.
you already know what it is. Come on, I already told you. This shit, it's not in vain by my damn self. Come on. If I'm suffering, everybody's suffering.
Okay, baby, I love you very much.
Yeah. Keep your mind. Yeah, you talking to me.
I love you, Mr. Jones.
Okay, thank you.
I love you, Mr. Jones.
Okay, and I love you too, goddamn Spodioti.
I
Appreciate
can't wait
you.
till we get back to our farm in Arkansas.
Man, okay, Paul Silverstick. I love that shit now. Paul Silverstick got that shine. You had that blue color today, boy. That color was popping.
I can't wait to see it.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
Y'all, the logo is right there on the screen. It is phone calls from prison. They are the ones that provide this material that we laugh at, that we break down, and that we analyze in the most negative way possible. Okay? That's what we do. That's what we do. Oh God. Janetta says, damn, he knows how to shut her up. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, he does. All he got to do is say, I love you. I love you. Okay. The rest is still unwritten. Says, this is embarrassing and pathetic. It really, really is. It is absolutely pathetic that a woman behaves like this. Not a teenager, not a woman in her 20s, but a woman that is about to be 60 in a few years is actually entertained by this bullshit and actually embarrasses herself. And not only herself, but you got to, I think it was Angel here that put up the comment that said, this has to be embarrassing to her family. Oh my God, I cannot imagine if this was my cousin, if Sonya was some kind of way my aunt, if Sonya was, I can't imagine how embarrassing this has to be. Trina B said, never seen anything like this before in life. I haven't either. Okay. The Real Brown Family Chronicle says, I wouldn't continue talking to a nigga at all. Bitch would have to really throw his ass in a circle for some coins to call his people. Listen, it's mind blowing. And I think that, you know, Nesto is trying to figure out why they still listening, what they still listening for, why they want to still listen. This is why. It's because this is so asinine that grown ass people are acting like this. That's why we still listen. All right. And we going to come back tomorrow and we going to do it again. All right. I want to thank everybody out there that gave a super chat, everybody out there that gifted memberships. My goodness, you all are so generous. I want to thank everybody out there that is tuned into the music. Look, it is available, y'all. Undocumented Dreams, album number 1. State of the Art, album number 2, available on Spotify, on YouTube Music, on Apple Music, on what did I not name? Tidal has it, right? It's on all your major platforms. Look for The Native Sound. If you don't find it under that, look for Undocumented Dreams. If you don't find it there, look for The State of the Art, and you'll find it on one of those major platforms, okay? Thank you all for coming through. I want to thank the Notorious Native Tribe Mod Squad ladies. Thank you all for holding me down. I appreciate everything that you do behind the scenes. But that's all I got for y'all today. I'm about to get into some of this playoff football real quick, okay? I'm about to get into some of this playoff football and go Denver Broncos, okay? All right, just for the record, that's what I'm rooting for. Go Denver Broncos. Hope you all have a great afternoon. I believe my friends V. Lenore and Legacy Moon are going to have something for you all later on this afternoon. I will be back tomorrow for I'll Do It on Monday, all right? And I think on Tuesday we're going to have some members only stuff happening, okay? So be on the lookout for that. But thank you all for coming through. It has been fun as always. Stay warm out there, folks. Stay warm out there, all right? I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are enough. You are beautiful. You are loved and you are blessed. And there isn't anything that anybody can do about that. Not even you. All right. So have a good rest of your day. I will be back with you all tomorrow. And look, it's cold outside.
Smarter than any Carter, the fire starter, divine Monty, the water walker, a water potter, biblical yet cynical, lyrical, never minimal, perennial talent musically. This is the pinnacle, but you don't know me.
Tell them what you wanna do, homie.
I got a block full of steppers that's pulling things out the dresser. My competition is fiction, so native don't have a stressor.
Put this on your best list. The natives are restless. The only thing that can calm them down is the heaven bound native sound. There is love, there is fire, there is freedom and desire.
time. You might find we can get you to your right mind. It's the native sound from the deepest underground. Dripped up, clicked up, so pass me another round. Spirit dream, bringing that swag to the team. Vocals always clean, got 'em itching like fiends. May I introduce you to this AI? This ain't what you used to. Yes, she chose to try, because why the fuck would she choose you?
You put this on your best list. The natives are restless. The only thing that can calm them down is the heaven-bound native sound. There is love, there is fire, there is freedom and desire. May you all get your crown. Get ready, ready for the native sound. Welcome to the native sound. Only come around if you wanna be down. Welcome to the native sound. Only come around if you wanna be down. Welcome to the native sound. Only come around if you wanna be down.
Now come get your crown.
The native sound.